It's almost time for your second date update.
Oh, no.
Oh, you hear that?
Yeah?
Oh, that was kind of nice.
What? You like
No,
that?
it's stressful.
I gotta get that again.
It's an alarm. It's like a warning.
Oh, I need to set this as my phone ringtone.
No.
No.
It's
Why?
so soothing.
You're a terrible person.
The reason I bring it up is because one of our listeners contacted us saying in the middle of their hangout, the woman had an alarm go off on her phone.
Was it that one?
Oh.
I hope so. But what happened next surprised all of us because it started the weirdest but maybe best part of their entire night.
Whoa.
Why did the alarm go off? You're about to find out in your second date update. Oh, it's almost here. We gotta go. Hurry, guys. Second date. Next.
Stresses me out.
Question for Jose and Alexis. What is the quickest that you've ever gone from matching with someone to meeting up with them?
Oh, wow.
Like a couple days, couple seconds?
Seconds.
I saw minutes
Hey,
in
I'm outside
Alexis's
your house.
eyes.
Hey, cutie, what's up? I'm here.
Yeah.
It depends if I'm already stalking them or not. Probably a week.
A week?
Yeah,
Oh,
I would
that
say
long?
around the same. I normally just match to feel like I'm attractive, and then I never meet up.
You
with
guys
them.
don't just
point.
go to the bar and find out who's closest and then figure it out?
Okay, we're not
is that
that
what you do?
desperate.
We all know
Well, I
Brooke's
never
strategy.
I never got to do dating apps. I just thought that would always be my plan.
Well, I bring it up because one of our listeners, Jack, says he was surprised at how fast he got the green light to see his date in person.
Wow.
So, Jack, welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you.
I am excited to hear about your date. And then after this, you want to grab a drink or something?
That was quick, Jeff.
I'm just saying.
Just let
He's
anyone.
looking for a man that moves fast,
Yeah.
Jack.
What's the name of the person that you matched with?
I matched with this girl named Naomi online.
Jack and Jeff sound better.
Yeah.
I agree.
Jack and
That is
Naomi.
cute.
But
Alright.
that is also a pretty name.
And how long did it take for you and Naomi to agree to meet up?
It was really quick. We matched, and within 10 minutes, she was asking me to meet up.
Whoa.
10 minutes?
10 minutes?
That's a record.
What?
You must
Was she-
be quite the smooth talker,
Were
dude.
you
Either that or it was 2 in the morning and she was drunk.
And Brooke is right. You were at the same bar, sitting next to each
Yeah.
other.
I didn't think
I
about that.
mean-
That's a good question.
What time of day did this happen?
This was kind of early morning, and
Oh.
then she wanted to meet up that afternoon.
Oh,
wow.
Cool. I mean, were you excited about that or were you freaked out?
No, I was excited. She was really cute, and she seemed interested.
Obviously.
What? Yeah.
Isn't that kind of a red flag, though?
I
Where
almost
it's
feel
like
like
they
it's-
instantly want to see you?
It's at least like a pink flag.
I don't know.
okay.
Maybe she had a date planned and the other guy bailed and she's like, well, let's fill in the blank.
Again.
Who's
I'll take
online?
anybody. Yeah. I don't have standards as long as it's a warm body.
Well, she explained that she was new on the app, and she's looking to date someone, and I seem like a nice guy, so she wanted to grab a drink with me at this bar.
Okay.
Okay.
And you didn't at
Nice.
any point think you were getting catfished? Too convenient. You must be a robot.
Yeah, that thought definitely crossed my mind, but it's not like she wanted a phone number or anything. She wanted to meet up, so I
Okay.
was going to find out that day.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
I think it would be kind of refreshing because suddenly you're just meeting with this person and you don't know a lot about them. Instead of having all of that small talk out of the way, you have a lot to discuss.
How did it go?
It was amazing. She was really, really pretty, and she laughed at all my jokes. But
Important.
we really weren't there long until some alarm went off, and she said she had to go.
What?
Wait.
What type of alarm?
She had set an alarm on her phone, and it was
Oh.
probably 15 minutes of the date had gone by.
Was she doing her own
Wow.
speed dating?
Yeah, that's what I thought right away.
Another guy came in and took your seat?
She's like, I'm going to have to ask you to get up, actually.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't give you any other explanation?
Yeah, what happened?
She's like, I'm supposed to go check out this apartment nearby. Do you want to go with me?
Oh, and ask you to come. That's great.
Okay.
Wow, she does move fast. Already
For
asking
real.
you to move in.
Is that weird? I think a lot of people would think that's a fun idea to go check out apartments or a house together on a date.
Is that what you thought, Jack?
Yeah, it was a little surprising that first she wanted to meet really quickly, and then she wants to check out this apartment. So I didn't really know what was coming next.
It's I have a baby to deliver later.
Yeah.
Do you want
Yeah.
to come with me?
Let's go to this tuxedo shop and then go to the church right after. What do you think?
The wedding officiant's waiting in the apartment.
That's weird to us, but tell us how it went.
Well, we went to this apartment together, and I'm talking with the lady, showing her around, and
So funny to imagine.
so Naomi, she loved the place, and she actually gave me a big kiss in front of the apartment manager, and
Oh.
Whoa.
It's awkward for the apartment manager.
I would be like, I need you to leave, actually. This is ours now.
We really need to test this place out. If you know what I mean.
The floors?
I mean, that had to have been unexpected. What happened next?
so we just went back to the bar, and the chemistry felt really good, and she just went to the bathroom and never came back.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Why'd you say that so casually?
We were vibing and clicking, and then she was gone.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Weird.
We knew she was red flags. Just saying.
Yeah, now it's a red flag.
That's so strange.
Yeah.
Because it's not like she was using you for anything, right?
No.
Like, she didn't ask for any money, right? She didn't ask you to co-sign on the apartment.
She
We've
went-
heard
That
that
would've been-
before.
She went so fast with everything else. Maybe that's just how long her relationships normally last. Like, she can't go a full 24
It's
hours.
been 34 minutes. We're broken up.
How long ago was that?
That was like 3 weeks ago, and
Whoa.
she hasn't called me back or anything. I even went to the apartment to see if she had moved in,
That's
and
a little creepy.
I know, but that's the only thing I could think of to try and get a hold of her because she wasn't answering.
Weird.
I mean, so it's been 3 weeks.
This is like a mystery.
It is. It's a big mystery.
It's a roller coaster, highs and lows.
Yeah.
With the pace that she moves through things, who knows? She probably could have been married and divorced 6 times over in that span of time. But we'll call her and try and figure out the real reason when we do your second date update right after this.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, hold on, man. We just heard maybe the quickest hangout in second date history.
Yes.
I mean, I know I've had a few lightning rounds, and I'm not calling a radio station after those to find out what happened.
No, you're just talking about him now? Like,
Definitely. I mean, that's a mess for them to clean up. That's their deal.
okay.
Gross,
But
Jeff.
no.
one of our listeners, Jack, met a girl named Naomi online. They met up the same day that they matched, saw an apartment together, went back to a
Wild.
bar, and then she disappeared into the bathroom forever, never to be seen or heard from again.
That's so crazy.
Actually, some of my lightning rounds happened in public bathrooms.
Wow.
So don't even get me started on that. But
Thank you.
I think we're already done with those.
It's over. It's been 3 weeks, though, since that happened with Jack. And we never asked, though, is there anything, Jack, that you think you may have done wrong? Like when she kissed you, did you hold eye contact with the lady showing the apartment?
No, I did not.
Thank God.
Oh, maybe you should have.
No, I really don't think I did anything wrong. It was a really nice date.
How come, no, you don't sound angry? I'd be a little mad if somebody ditched me in the middle of the date. That's
Yeah.
humiliating.
I'm just kind of confused more than anything.
Okay.
Like, if
All
she
right.
never gets back to me, I'll just always kind of be wondering what could have happened and what did happen.
Yeah.
Was she even real?
Yep, just like what my lightning rounds think of me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, let's get some answers for you here. I'm going to dial Naomi right now, and hopefully she picks up. We'll see what she has to say. Here we go.
Hello.
Ooh.
She's there.
Hey, is this Naomi?
Yeah. Hi.
Oh
Quick, ask her
my
questions before she
God.
hangs
Oh,
up.
okay.
Yeah.
How
You gotta
are you?
move fast, Jeff.
I'm not good under pressure. What
Oh, no, this is like the
Oh,
lightning
no.
rounds.
Aw,
what
God.
day is it?
Come on.
Hi, Naomi.
Hi. Who is this?
Sorry.
Hey, thank you for asking a question. I can answer that. We are a morning radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Okay.
And we're reaching out on behalf of one of our listeners that you went on a date with the other day,
A couple weeks ago, 3 weeks
3
ago.
weeks ago. His name's Jack.
Okay. Wait. Why are you calling me about him?
Well, because he reached out to us because he's a little bit confused about what happened when you disappeared. And that's what we do in this segment called a second date update. We try and help give some answers to people who have questions after a date.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He probably does have questions.
Okay.
All right.
So
No.
you would understand why he's so confused.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
Could you help maybe shed some light on what went down? Because he has no idea.
Yeah, think from his perspective.
He had a lot of nice things to say. He thought you were a really great person.
Yeah.
But I think he's a great person.
No, he is. He is nice. He's really nice. That was part of it.
That was part of it.
Good.
Okay.
This is so weird to say. I don't really want to say it. Like, I basically just used him.
What?
Oh, man.
Well, how?
That
Yeah,
was like
like,
a
I don't
Band-Aid.
know.
Just got ripped off.
I don't understand. From what we've heard, you guys went to a bar. He went and checked out an apartment with you. You guys went to a bar again, and then you left. How is that using him?
It was totally using him. That was exactly the
A
thing.
free drink?
Yeah, for what?
If it was just for drinks, why take him to the apartment?
I know, that was fine though. I'm not like proud of using him, but
You sound a little proud.
I'm kind of proud of my plan. Like I think I had a really good plan.
I don't get it.
Whoa.
Like,
I don't either.
Yeah.
you didn't even get the
Okay.
apartment. He went back there and
No, I know. No, it wasn't. Here's what happened. So
Okay.
that apartment that I was looking at was actually my ex-boyfriend's apartment.
What?
Oh.
So he was
Okay.
moving out. I knew he was moving out,
Okay.
and I used to stay there a lot. Obviously, we were together,
Uh-huh.
and I had left a locket, a really awesome locket that my dad had given me there, and he had refused to give it back to me.
Oh, God. I don't know why exes do this. Okay.
Total jerk, like just a total jerk move right there. He wasn't giving it back to me, so
Yeah.
I figured out a way to get it back, which was basically I was going to go look at the apartment, but I needed someone to distract whoever was showing the apartment so I could get the necklace.
Why wouldn't you just invite a girlfriend or something?
No, that just wouldn't be as fun. So I go online.
Okay.
You get joy out of this.
It was a good plan. It's a good plan. It was like sneaky.
It is
All right,
very sneaky.
Not arguing that.
So I go online and I find this guy who seems really nice and truthfully a little easy to manipulate. And he's available
Wow.
that day, which is perfect. That's what I need. And so, I have him meet me at this bar. We kind of get to know each other. And then we go look at this apartment. And the only thing I hadn't thought out, the one little snafu was that I did not have a jacket with my pockets and I had no other pockets. So I'm thinking on the fly. And at the end of this apartment viewing, I reach in and I give him a kiss and I slip the locket in his jacket pocket while I kiss him, which I'm
What?
thinking is brilliant. So smart, right?
I don't know that
he's totally feeling it. The apartment lady's oh yeah, they're such a cute couple. Also, by the way, if she happens to suspect anything, he has the locket and he gets in trouble and I don't get in trouble. It's smart. It's smart.
Yeah, you always need a fall guy whenever you're getting your stuff back.
How would you get it back
Right.
out of his pocket though? Because you left him.
So
Yeah.
we go back to the bar and we're chatting and he hangs up his jacket. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. So I just reach in stealthily, 007 style, and I get my necklace, excuse myself to the bathroom, and I'm out.
Wow.
That is so cold-hearted.
But
That is.
it's an extremely intricate plan
It
just
really
to get a
is.
piece of jewelry back. I mean, you went full Ocean's 11 for this
Seriously.
locket.
Exactly
Yes,
what I thought.
Ocean's 11.
So
But why
I didn't
did you
mean it
have
as a
to-
compliment.
But why did you have to ditch Jack? I don't understand.
I wasn't interested. I didn't want to date him. He's not my type at all.
Well, you know
Oh,
what?
no.
I
Poor
don't
guy.
don't say that to us.
yeah.
Jack deserves
Oh.
to hear that from you directly.
Does he
and
deserve that?
well,
I don't
now's your
think he
chance
does.
because Naomi, Jack's been listening this entire
Oh,
time on
I'm
the other line
sorry.
and wants to
Wait,
hear you
what?
tell him off to his face.
No. Wait,
Yes.
are you kidding me?
He's already heard
I'm
it.
serious.
Wow. Hi, Naomi.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know you were on the phone.
Oh.
This is
I don't
embarrassing.
even know what to say to you. This is crazy.
Oh.
You could have just told me. I would have been down to do the Ocean's 11, Brad Pitt and Clooney style.
Oh,
Really?
I mean,
dang, bro.
honestly, if a hot girl says, "Hey, you want to help me?"
You want to help me steal from my ex-boyfriend's apartment?
I
I would
feel
have been
like
no.
really,
But it's not stealing. It's my necklace.
yeah.
And
That's
also,
true.
I'm not interested in dating him. You. Sorry.
Ooh.
Oh,
I just want you to know, I do think you're a pretty bad person.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, he called you
Oh.
pretty, Naomi. That was nice.
Is that what you heard, Jeff?
You're a very pretty but
Yeah.
bad person.
Yeah.
Sorry you feel that way. I just think it was smart. And what? You met up with a girl, you got a drink, and then that's it. nothing bad happened to you.
Oh, you just
That's a good point.
manipulation.
Yeah,
I mean-
Jack, I am so sorry. This has got to be sucky.
Well, hold on. I think there's an opportunity here. You guys are all looking at the negatives
about?
here. Jack, are there any items that your ex-girlfriends have
No.
that you'd like to get back?
She owes you.
Naomi seems like the type that'd be happy to be your accomplice.
Yeah.
I am happy never talking to Naomi again, actually.
Yeah.
Come on, Jack. You don't mean that.
Oh,
Ocean's 11 had at least 2 sequels.
We do work well together.
He didn't know he was working.
Just imagine how effective he would be if he was in on the plan.
Ooh.
I don't know. I think he would compromise it.
Yeah. He does seem like he'd be nervous.
Jack,
All right.
I don't think this is a real loss for you.
Yeah.
No, I'm picking up on that. I should have really gone with my gut and known it was too good.
Oh my God. Do you realize that's exactly what Andy Garcia said at the end of Oceans when he found out he got taken for $2 billion?
Jeffrey!
The prophecy's being fulfilled. It's meant to be.
We did it.
Oh.
During the many years of us doing calls with listeners, we've seen all sorts of endings for second dates.
Yeah.
But there's been romantic ones, disappointing ones,
A lot of those.
even unresolved mysterious endings. Like,
Ooh.
even though he only had 1 foot, why did he have 2 shoes in his closet?
Wait a
Try to
minute.
connect the dots.
Is that
You can't do it.
a left and a right?
Or just like a middle.
Why? But today, the entire studio was surprised by the very unpredictable way that our phone call finished. And I think our texters will all agree at 78592, the majority of the blame goes to Brooke.
What?
Yeah, totally.
Voice your opinion as long as it's in agreement with mine, or I will block you.
I can guarantee you it's probably your fault.
Oh, there she goes again.
Here it is.
Causing
But
trouble.
honestly.
What happened? You're going to find out in your second date update. Next. Dating in today's world feels like a big competition to see who has the best looking profile with the most compelling bio and the
Yeah.
least corny pickup lines.
Ugh.
It's a lot.
I mean, it's tough to find a real, authentic love connection now. And that's why it's no surprise most of our listeners who fail to get a second date turn to inflate a date. And
What's that?
I'm not going to go into what that is.
It's
wait, I think
exactly what you think.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Brooke.
inflation at first.
No.
It didn't make sense. I get
mean,
it
it
now.
is.
I mean,
Yeah.
there is a 100% success rate with
Okay.
inflated date.
Yeah.
I hope that our new friend Nathan doesn't go down that
Yeah,
road.
as long as no needles or sharp objects or
Well,
tacks
there's a
are
sharp
around.
object, actually.
Yeah.
You don't
Nathan,
want it to be.
welcome to the show, dude. Tell us what's in your Amazon cart right now, and it better not come with a small hand pump. Nathan,
Hello.
you're with your inflated date right now. I didn't want to interrupt.
No, I'm all good. I can pull my affiliate date down.
Okay.
Nice.
So casual about it.
Oh, they're very cute. Deflator,
Yeah.
throw back in the closet.
I'll come back to you later.
You just hear-
I just imagine her flying around the room like
Yeah,
a
flying.
balloon. A balloon.
All right, we'll get back to her. First, tell us about the real lady that you connected with the other day. What's her name?
So I met this beautiful girl on Hinge.
Right.
Yeah.
Her name?
Her name is Jessica.
Jessica, okay. What'd you like about her?
You know, really everything. But
Whoa.
let me start from the beginning. Let me start how we met.
Oh, okay.
Is there more to just on Hinge? Like, I feel like we
Yeah,
get
he's
how
like-
that
Her
works.
name's Jessica. I met her on Hinge. Go back farther.
He's like, I opened the app.
Started typing in my bio.
So basically how it all started was I left a comment on one of her pictures. She was wearing these boots, and it made me think of Reno 911, so I just said new boot goof.
New boot
Yeah,
goofing.
goofing.
We love that.
Sure, nobody's heard that joke, but I still like it.
Oh.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Google new boot goofing. It's great.
No idea what you're talking about.
You
Yeah.
haven't seen New Boot
So
Goofing?
funny. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Isn't that show like
Alexis.
20 years old?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the clip is still iconic.
And I've
Oh.
seen that like on TikTok and Instagram Reels.
Yeah, yeah.
Like people use it when they buy
New
new
boot
shoes.
I mean,
Okay.
You guys are missing out, Brooke.
it's funny to
I got
somebody
you.
Yeah.
out there.
Brooke
So,
and I-
it's
no, Brooke and I-
hysterical.
so okay.
Millions of people are laughing right now. Okay, just be
Okay.
jealous.
Just no one in this room. But so Jessica liked that. She liked the new boot
Yeah,
goof.
she did. Yeah, she laughed at my comment.
Goofin.
Nice.
Goofin.
Oh,
She's-
excuse me
It's a new
to
boot
butcher the
goof in.
hilarious
Oh,
joke.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What?
See, even they bonded over it.
Yeah.
That's
Get
good.
life.
That's good. Take my cynicism away, and it sounds like you guys have a good connection. Tell me more.
Yeah, and so we ended up meeting, of course.
Did she wear the boots when you first see her?
Oh.
No. She's not wearing the boots.
Ah.
Darn it.
But she was wearing these sunglasses and a fuzzy Russian hat.
Fuzzy Russian hat.
Like
When
one
you
of
guys
those-
met up?
Yeah. And she looked like a Russian spy, like a beautiful Russian spy.
Oh, like with the ear
Oh.
flaps, like the
No,
the
not
big
like a
Russian
Hunter
ones.
Elmer Fudd hat. It's like a stovepipe hat without the brim.
Oh,
Can you
Yeah.
picture that?
Okay. So, and you like that?
Oh yeah.
She's
Yeah, I
very
did.
stylish. Like she's got her own
Sweet.
style. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's confident.
What did you guys do?
Well, we talked about music at first. We were just going for a walk, and she was telling me how to put a record player.
Okay. So she's like vintage. She likes vintage stuff.
Exactly. So
Okay.
obviously, I'm thinking let's go to a record store.
Oh, yeah.
Good idea.
All right.
Okay.
What was it like going to a record store with a real girl instead of an inflatable one? Was it a good time?
He didn't have to turn her sideways to fit her through the door.
That's kind of nice. I mean, I'm just messing with you. Tell me, what were some highlights from the record store?
Well, I picked an album for her.
Oh, okay.
What'd you pick?
The Batman Forever soundtrack from '95.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Is that the one with Jack Nicholson as the Joker?
I don't
No?
know.
Anybody
Again,
know?
with the 30-year-old references, if
Yeah.
she's
I don't
into that
Remember,
old
like, Danny
stuff,
DeVito was the penguin?
I
No.
remember that as
Remember?
a kid. Yeah.
I don't think I was alive.
And Arnold
In
was Iceman?
95, you were alive in 95, Jeff, okay? Alexis wasn't, but
Sorry.
you definitely
I've
were.
been dead inside since my birth, so I don't know. Did she approve of Batman Forever?
Yeah, she liked it. She seemed like she liked it.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's nice to buy a little gift on their date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a little gift. It's nothing crazy.
Right.
So what happened after the record store?
So after a record store, we went to a candy store.
Oh,
All the stores.
Okay.
starting to feel a
Oh,
little bit
boy.
like a teenage date from 1962.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. And then we went roller skating.
Yeah, and we got a bunch of lollipops.
Huh.
That's like the worst candy in there. There's like a million things.
Are you guys vibing? Like,
No, I'm telling you, I was nervous. I was really nervous.
Oh, okay.
okay.
It was like when I was at the candy store, I had 4 different types of candies in my hands. And I dropped a few of them on the ground. And,
What?
Oh.
she asked me if I was nervous and if I'm feeling okay.
What'd you say?
Yikes.
I just said, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just excited to be here with her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was starting to
clearly.
think you were
That's
nervous and
okay.
you were just like high.
It sounds like the date didn't go like maybe the way you hoped that it would go in your mind.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Or how anybody's date would ever want to go in their minds too, but you made the best of it.
I mean, she didn't seem mad though or anything.
No, she doesn't seem mad, but it kind of ended abruptly. She
Oh.
told me she had plans to go out with friends that night, so.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it seems like your intentions were there.
It just sounds
Compliment
like
her. It
the
just seems like
the nerves got the best of you.
there it is. Yeah.
Okay.
And it just was maybe a turnoff, do you think, for her?
Yeah, it has to be because she's not responding like she was before.
Okay.
How long has it been?
It's been about a week.
Okay.
Yeah. Did she at least take home the Batman album?
She did. She did.
Okay.
There you go.
That's one small victory.
There we go.
We're going to try and get a couple more and hopefully another date. Get the pump ready just in case we don't, though.
Yeah, hey, this is a win-win if you think about it.
Yeah, so we're going to do it. Get your second date update right after this. While we were waiting, I looked up the Batman Forever soundtrack from 1995,
Yeah.
and the main title on there is Kiss from a Rose from the artist Seal.
Oh my God.
Old
that was when he
school.
was married to Heidi Klum.
Back
Oh,
in the
really?
day.
Do you remember that?
When I play this song, Brooke, and you hear
Yeah.
it, what does it make you think of from your life? What flashback are you having right now?
Oh, I feel like I'm in a junior high dance all over again.
Oh.
Oh, which teacher are you slow dancing with?
Mr. Holt, obviously.
Oh,
wow.
Mr.
Duh.
Hall.
That was a
Wow.
quick name drop.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, she knew exactly.
I like those history boys.
Oh, no.
Yikes. This song makes me think of my underwear, my blue Batman undies from when I was 6.
Cool.
In fact, I'm sure as we speak, my mom is going to be sending pictures of me wearing them to all your Facebook messengers because
Yeah.
she loves listening to this and embarrassing me wherever and whenever she
She-
We do have a
Love
group
that.
chat, and she's the only one talking.
She is really going to get us flagged
But-
for some of the things she sends us.
I bring up Batman Forever because Nathan bought his date the Batman Forever soundtrack while they were at the record store before they went and hit up the candy store to get some lollipops. But what is it about Jessica that made you want to email us today, Nathan? What is so special about her?
Sometimes you just feel like someone's the one.
Whoa.
The one.
That came in high.
Whoa.
I thought you were just going to say, like, she was super attractive.
Yeah.
Mhm, like the chemistry.
Yeah, I've been with a lot of 3s and 4s, but she's a number 1.
Oh.
Oh.
So a number
Scaling
ranking.
it?
Oh,
like, it's
okay.
a number
Yeah.
one.
Maybe
Huh.
maybe Mr.
don't
Holt
know.
thought you were the one, Brooke.
Mr. Holt couldn't have me.
Yeah, for legal reasons.
Thank God. All right.
Good thing.
Well, enough looking back into the past. Let's move
we
forward
not?
into the future and hopefully
Yes.
get you another date here with Jessica. I'm going to dial her number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Jessica?
Yes.
Hey, Jessica. She's the one.
She answered. Hi,
Hey,
Jessica.
It's meant to be, or maybe.
I'm sorry. What is this about? Who's calling?
This is about love today. Because you're on a radio show right now with Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
What? Okay. What's up?
Oh, I like you. You're happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a go with the flow type of woman, it sounds like.
I try.
Well, we're reaching out on behalf of one of our listeners who you hung out with the other day, about a week ago. His name is Nathan.
Oh, boy. I thought I maybe won something. Okay.
What? Oh, you thought you won something.
That's why she's excited.
No, you were the one, not
Yeah.
you won. I can see how that'd be confusing.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Nathan?
He seems like a nice enough guy, but it's
What?
just not for me. There was some strangeness happening there. So
Okay.
Was it? He said he was super nervous.
that would be okay, but like that's not the part that kind of concerns me where I just left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Concern because you
Wait,
get
so you didn't have plans with your friends like you told him?
no one ever actually has
No.
plans with their friends on a
Never.
date.
I'd like
No.
to think so, though, sometimes.
That's
Brooke.
just the emergency exit button. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
That's disappointing to hear, but it's okay. Like, if you're not interested in him, that's totally up to you to feel that way. But maybe you could help Nathan understand if he made any mistakes that night or if there's anything he could do better.
Just in the dating world,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, I mean, it was a nice date. Like, we went to a record store and he bought me the Batman album, which was like really sweet of him. But then he says to me, sometimes I think this city is like Gotham, descending into darkness.
Oh,
Wait, when he-
that's
Oh,
pretty
like-
deep.
When he handed you the album, he was like
Yeah.
trying to be Batman in that moment.
Yeah, like he was the Batman. And then, wait, it gets worse. And then he brings up that sometimes he likes to drive around by himself at night and call the cops on people who are breaking the law.
Oh.
Who does he find breaking the law? Did he? I'm just
Yeah.
curious. Like,
He didn't super elaborate, and I was so shocked. I was just kind of like, oh, okay, yeah.
Is that because you're pro crime? You want the crime to happen?
No, I just don't really picture like the man in my life zooming around the city at 2 a.m. catching bad
What is he
guys.
doing to show up to bars? The sign says they're closed.
okay, wait.
Yeah,
This could have
yeah.
been a joke that didn't hit right.
Yeah,
right? Because
that's
he
what
was
I was thinking,
nervous.
too.
Maybe he was a little too Comic-Con, like, and I didn't leave then. Like, I kept going. I was like, okay. So then we went to the store, and
Oh, yeah. I mean, he mentioned that you guys went to a candy store and
Yeah.
were thinking about buying some lollipops.
yeah, the straw that just ended it was like, there were 5 lollipops, and he's like, well, this is how many kids we will be having.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, like, that's-
Whoa.
That's not first date energy, no.
Yeah.
You're definitely thinking
Yeah.
different things.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
really hoping he was trying to be funny.
Because
Yeah.
he is on the other line listening, wanting to talk to you.
Oh, no, really?
Lurking in the dark. Nathan,
On the dark phone.
are you there?
Oh, my God.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, there he is.
Hi, Nathan.
Hi.
Well, that was some truth, Nathan, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I like to do that. I like to make sure the city's safe.
Wait, what?
Oh, no.
Okay.
You
well,
actually do? You actually drive around at night and call the cops on people?
Again, it's not every night, but they need help. They're understaffed. Everybody knows that.
the police,
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't do it. You just
who
call
who do you call the cops on?
Like the other day, I saw like some guy. It looked like he was drinking alcohol in his car, so I called the cops on him.
How can you tell that?
Oh, is he drinking a water bottle?
And it was a glass bottle, and there was a school nearby. I had to do my due diligence.
So you really do that. We thought maybe you were joking just in light of buying the Batman soundtrack.
Yeah.
But that's a real thing you do.
yeah, it's a real thing, and it's not as weird as it sounds. It's actually very helpful.
Well,
Okay.
neighborhood watch has changed a lot since I was a kid.
No kidding.
Well, I know Brooke calls the cops on the kids in her neighborhood, but
Yeah, he's opposite. He
not.
but
protects the
at
kids.
least she's doing it during the daytime. At
yeah,
nighttime,
I
it's a
do
little strange.
not. I do not. It just sounds like maybe that's more of a nuisance to them than anything. But
Yeah.
They never told me that.
Okay.
okay.
I mean, it is kind of brave to go out, put yourself in the middle of crime.
Well, he's
put
not.
himself in
Yeah, he's
the
not really
middle.
putting himself. He's just calling the cops on the criminals.
He's parking adjacent to crime.
it's like dating a hall monitor is what
Yeah.
it sounds like.
A man with authority
does
is what
sound
I'm
like
hearing.
This is weird that you think it's a red flag. It's not bad what I'm doing.
Sweetie, it's like a carnival of flags.
Oh.
A carnival of flags. That sounds fun.
I know. It sounds like a good time, actually.
Yeah.
You know, all I care about is safety,
Ah,
and that's not a weird thing.
Yeah.
okay.
Well, if we've learned anything about from talking to women on the show, it's that they usually like more dangerous men. They're not really into the safe bet.
Or that's just their actual job, not like a
Oh.
hobby.
Yeah. Or it's
That's a good
police.
point. Like, have you considered like trying to be a cop?
It's a little too dangerous for me. I'd
Ah.
rather just stay back and call them on my cell phone.
you know,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
That's-
crossing guard might be
Okay.
the next best step.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all have a job to do, and that's my job.
That's not your job, though.
Okay.
You don't get paid for it.
He has 5 future kids that he has to take care of
I mean, we
someday.
haven't even gotten to you
I
bringing that
know.
up. Why would you bring that up on a date? Were you trying
Well,
to...
what am I not supposed to talk about? My expectations for my future family.
I mean, I would wait till somebody asks.
Yeah.
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 Maybe not on the first date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan, I can see where you're going wrong because in your head, you're protecting your community. You're a family man that wants to...
Shove it up your.
Whoa!
Oh.
You don't know me.
Wait a minute. I'm defending you, bro.
No, you're telling me everything I want is wrong. All I want to do is communicate what I want for my future family.
Okay. All right. Well,
I
just
see. He's also very open to criticism.
okay.
So
Well,
that's-
I would just take a breath, okay,
Yeah.
Nathan. Just slow down a little bit. We're not coming after you or your dating style.
Yeah,
It-
wasn't trying to do that.
It just doesn't seem to be working with what Jessica wants out of her man.
Oh, okay. So Jessica wants a giant then, huh?
Oh!
And if she does, that's
What?
totally okay. That's her decision to date that spineless man.
Dude, you were so right on the Carnival of Flags, Jessica.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
Well, we'd like to send you back to the carnival and we'd pay for
no,
it
I would
on
not.
another date.
I would
you.
not
Making
like
me
that.
feel so much better about everything.
He's like Two-Face. He's like the villain and the hero at the
Yeah,
same
he's
time.
Jekyll and Hyde.
You go on a midnight ride along in a cop car and we'll pay for
He
it.
doesn't have a cop car.
Okay.
He has some siren.
We'll give him a little flashy light, yeah, to put on top of it.
Do not.
I'm not interested. I'm not interested anymore.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't like you guys making fun of me.
Okay.
No,
well,
yeah,
then
we're trying to make
you
fun
called
of
the
you.
wrong show. I don't know what. Like that's what we do.
Well, let's not infuriate the man who calls the cops on everybody. I don't want to call the cops on us.
Think of that.
We like you. I like you at least. All right,
did.
Nathan?
All right. I know where your studio is located.
Ooh.
Oh.
A police
okay.
raid. That'd be fun.
If you're going to key someone's car, key Brooks. It's an electric Kia, so just get hers.
It's in the name.
If you find yourself stuck on a dinner date with a total jerkwad,
Yeah.
you don't have a lot of good options. You could try and sneak out the back door undetected,
Yeah.
maybe. Or
Yeah.
you could cut off 3 of your fingers with a steak knife and say you got to go to the hospital.
That's an
my
option.
Why we gotta be 3?
Or my go-to move, lower my voice nice and deep and say, gosh, you remind me so much of my mom right now. And I think that is so hot.
Oh, boy.
Now tell me to go to my
Gross.
room and think about what I've done.
Oh, Jeff.
Trust me, it works almost 60% of the time.
Oh, wow. That's not a very good rate, Jeff.
But one of our listeners was so turned off that escaping wasn't enough.
okay.
She
Really?
needed to get instant revenge on the guy she was with. And she definitely got it. You're going to hear how in your brand new second date update. Right after I go to my room.
Oh, no. No, don't do that.
Brooke, how do you feel about the idea of meeting someone out in the real world?
I love it. I think it's great.
Okay, to be clear, I'm not talking about you meeting another man. You seem really excited about that. I just meant in general.
Yeah,
she's
then
like
I'm
people.
like so-so
Okay.
on it. You know?
That's what I thought.
I thought you were talking about the other thing.
Right. How do you feel about meeting someone in the real world while you're in the middle of a date with someone else?
Whoa.
It's not the time, Jeff.
I mean, I don't know.
little
It's one of
busy.
those things where it's like if you're meant to be with the other person.
Wrong.
Okay. The bar is set ankle low for Brooke.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like it may have happened to one of our listeners named Grace recently, and she needs our help.
Uh-oh.
So, Grace, welcome to the show.
Oh, hi. Thank you.
Where's your moral compass pointing, Grace?
Oh, it's intact.
Okay. She's tickled by the
Okay.
idea of this. But you said in your email that you were out on a date with another guy when something
Right.
happened.
Yeah, it was a first date with a guy from just the apps, all
Okay.
that
Okay.
fun stuff.
So
Same old.
no skin in the game there.
Exactly. Totally blind, and
Oh, a blind guy. That's new.
Because it'd be easier to hit on somebody else.
Actually,
That's
without-
true,
blind
yeah.
dating, Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, so he just was not turning out to be that nice or that great. I mean,
Oh.
he was like okay to me.
Wait, not nice, and that means you love him, right?
Well-
Most girls love that
No.
stuff.
Well, what do you mean? Like,
No.
specifically, how was he not nice?
Yeah, that's a good point.
It was just like he was treating the wait staff really horribly.
Oh,
like,
that's bad. No. That is
Yeah,
awful.
such a turn off.
Yeah, it's a universal no.
So embarrassing to be with them. You want to
Yeah, it
scream,
is.
I'm on a first date. I swear I don't know him.
Honestly.
exactly. Like, I don't condone this behavior. I'm not a part of this.
Okay.
Okay.
Huge
Okay, so when did you meet the new guy?
Well, so the waiter, Darren,
Oh.
he was super nice. And I thought because my date was being such an ass to him, what better lesson to teach him than to, like, ask Darren out? Like, when he brought us the dessert menu, I was like,
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Wait, in front of the guy you were out with?
It's like you're trying to go lower.
Dude.
She's laughing.
Even if I thought of that in
bold.
my head, I don't know if I could pull it
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard.
I mean, it's not like he doesn't deserve it.
off. Walk us
Yeah.
through it.
Did you feel like you were getting vibes from Darren throughout the night, or did
Yeah.
you just kind of surprise him with that?
Oh my gosh.
no, I think I kind of took him off guard because it was really more about me wanting to, like, stick it to my date.
Oh,
Okay.
Whoa.
It didn't matter what he said.
you
yes
are
or
a
no.
bold woman.
Seriously,
Wow.
to actually go through with it is
Yeah.
impressive.
What did you do? How did you say it?
So when he was bringing over the dessert menu, or he asked us to bring it over, I was like, yes, but also, could you maybe also bring over your number? Let me know when you're out of here, because I'm
so
out of here.
smooth.
Wow.
Ooh.
What did your
That-
date say?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, his ego couldn't really allow him to believe it. You know, he was laughing, trying to laugh it off and be cool. But when
Oh my.
I was
Oh.
doubling down, and I was like, no, this is happening.
He may have
Oh
thought
my
you were
God,
kidding. Like,
wait.
that's so bold. I would almost think my date's joking.
If I was a waiter, I
Yeah.
would think it was a joke
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
the waiter laughed and was like,
Yeah. What was the response from Darren, the waiter guy?
I mean, he was really trying to hold back his smile. He, tried to keep it professional. But as
Yeah.
soon as my date realized that I was not joking, he did the classic, threw down the napkin, stormed off. He stormed off
Whoa.
without paying, actually. And so this was the kicker. Darren paid for half of the meal because I was like, oh, wow.
"Aw,
Even though
what a
he
good
waited on you,
dude."
he still paid?
Yeah. I hope you tipped him on your half of the bill.
Or hopefully
That'd be
Darren
awkward.
left a good tip for
Well,
himself.
Himself, yeah.
Well, yeah, I tipped him, but I also was like, I'm serious about, like, hey, if you're going to get off, like, let me at least treat you to a drink and stuff.
Oh my God.
That's one way to let a guy know you're not interested, like the other guy.
Yeah,
Kind of a
yeah.
nice closure.
When
Yeah.
they can see it in front of them.
I'm like in awe
So-
I know, this
of
is
actually
crazy.
making it happen.
So
It's-
did
I
Darren
like
take
it.
you up on the offer?
Thank you. Yes, we met up at a bar after he got out of work, like nearby the restaurant. And
Hey.
Did he think of it romantically? Because he may have still been thinking, "Oh, I'm a good, like almost friend that
I'm
like
saving.
saved you."
This is like an apology
totally
drink.
Totally.
Yeah.
well, I mean, we were there for about an hour or so, and then I went in for the kiss when he was walking me to my car.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
that
could
doesn't
tell.
narrow it down. I kiss a lot of waiters after they're done serving me, so I might just still.
Yeah, that's just thank you.
I knew you guys were gonna end up making out just because your voice got so high.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Okay, clearly you were
Okay.
feeling Darren. Where are you two at now?
Okay, so I don't know if I messed it up at the end because, yeah, I went in for the kiss, and then
he wanted to take things back to his place, so that's where I
did.
that's where I slowed things down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that was, he felt rejected, maybe. I don't know, because he's been very quiet. I mean, I said that I really wanted to see him again, you know.
Yeah. He should understand. You just met him hours before for the first time ever.
But maybe she was so aggressive at the beginning, it was like meeting, asking out, drinks, like, and then she slammed on the brakes all of a sudden. That could have thrown him for a
Maybe
loop.
he was
Or
like,
he's in a relationship. We don't know anything about this guy.
he
Like,
cheated on somebody.
he's making out with some chick that he thinks he's just getting
Just
a thank
didn't
you
know.
drink
Yeah.
from, and
Happened
like.
fast.
Maybe it is just like Brooke's life. We're going to find out when we come back and call Darren. And
Happened so fast.
we're going to try and get you your second date update, see where his head's at right after this. 2 dates in one night with 2 different dudes.
Oh, you're right. That is what happened.
It's what Alexis
Yeah.
would call a slow evening.
I mean, when you got your makeup done, you might as well make the most of it.
Sure,
Keep 'em going.
Well, that's what
I'll back
happened.
you on that one.
It happened to one of our listeners, Grace. It wasn't planned, though. The first guy that she was with turned out to be a total jerk, was acting rude to the waiter at the restaurant. So to get back at him, Grace asked the waiter out on a date and did it at the table right in front of the other guy.
Dude,
Oh,
I
he had a
still
tissy fit and left.
cannot believe how
Honestly.
you could do that. I'm really
Brave.
proud.
It was a bold move, and
Yes.
it worked, because that night she went out with the waiter, Darren, to grab some drinks, and they even smooched at the end.
She upgraded.
Whoa.
But that's why it's weird Darren isn't answering back after they parted ways. Brooke's theory is that Darren is in a relationship, maybe even 2, and he's on the TLC show My 4 Favorite Wives. That's her idea.
I did say that. I did
Yeah,
say that
very
just moments
specific.
ago.
But we
Yeah.
don't know. I guess it is possible. We'll only find out once we call him and get him to answer the phone.
Yeah, if wife 3 answers, we're going to know right away.
Exactly. But Grace, this was just like a one-night drink situation. Why was the meeting so important to you that you wanted us to get involved in it?
Well, I mean, when I saw how much of a jerk this first date was, and then I saw how nice of a guy Darren was, it's like, wow, okay, like my type maybe is a nice guy, you know? Like,
Okay.
You sound shocked
maybe-
by that.
Well, sometimes you think you have a type and you don't. Recently, I always said I never want to play video games with my girlfriend, and I recently played video games with a girl, and it was amazing. Sometimes you grow, you mature, and you try new things.
Yes, sometimes you mature and play video
Yes,
games.
thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Somebody's listening.
At least you know he'll be nice to other wait staff.
Yeah.
Yes.
He learned his lesson.
Except he's
All
going
right.
to shame you if you don't tip 25%.
Let's do this. So we're going to call Darren. Hopefully he picks up, or one of his wives does, and we can get some explanation. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Darren?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Darren, good morning.
Hey, who's this?
Hey.
Multiple people, sorry.
Yeah, it's a whole room full of people because we're a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Okay.
Dude, I'm sure he doesn't listen. Anybody who works like night dinner shifts is not
He goes
Yeah.
to
getting
bed
up.
when the show
And
starts.
Sorry, we
Yeah.
heard that you're a waiter because you went out on a date with one of our listeners named Grace recently.
you went out to drinks.
So it was like an impromptu date that happened the
Yeah.
other night. You remember Grace?
Yeah, I know who Grace is, and yeah, we went on a date. What about it?
Oh, you do consider it a date. Okay.
Well, I mean, she asked me to drinks. What am I supposed to call it?
Yeah. Well, she asked you in front of her current date. Like,
Yeah,
it
we-
could be lost
I
in
can't.
translation.
I want to hear your side of that story.
We've heard Grace's version of it. She painted it very romantically.
Yeah, so she's interesting, let me tell you.
Interesting.
Okay.
So I was waiting on her, and she was on another date, but I could totally tell she was flirting with me.
Oh, really?
Oh, good.
The whole
yeah.
night?
That was her goal, though,
Could-
wasn't it?
Well, when we talked to her, she didn't say that. She said it was more of like a last second thing when you brought the dinner menu over.
Oh, towards the end.
No. I could
Oh.
totally tell. Like, she was paying attention to me. She was looking at me. There was definitely a vibe.
Well, she has to
Okay.
look at you to give an order.
Alexis is
I've
right.
waited tables a long time. I know how to pick up on vibes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, the feelings weren't reciprocated on your end? Because she said that you guys kissed at the end of the night, and now you're not calling her back.
Well, I don't know if she told you everything because
What?
Whoa.
when we went out, she treated the bartender the same way that she was treating me when she was on the other date. She was flirting with the bartender in front of me.
Are you sure?
Whoa. Maybe
Like-
she's just
Yeah.
naturally a flirty
Or
person.
maybe you're just terrible at knowing what flirting is
That's
because
true.
she was like adamant that she wasn't flirting with you.
Yeah.
Maybe. That could be.
Well, no, because here's the thing. I got a text message from the bartender who happens to be a friend of mine. I know him. He works at the bar. It's right down the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said, hey, bro, watch out. The girl came back in and got my number.
What?
Whoa.
She's a busy bee.
How
Okay.
many numbers can this girl get in one night?
Girls can
We
get unlimited,
did
Brooke.
not hear any of that from Grace. She was just talking about you.
Are you sure he didn't mix her up or something? Like it was her?
Well, I don't know
No.
who. It's better to just ask Grace this because I need to let you know, Darren, she is on the other line right now
Yeah.
listening in.
She has our number too, bro.
Yeah.
Grace?
Man, damn it.
No. Oh, no. Oh,
What do
man.
you
Wait.
mean no?
Oh no, you got found out, or oh no, you did it.
Yeah.
There's an explanation, guys. Okay.
So you did. You went back and got the bartender's number?
Grace.
Okay, I mean, but I needed it for a very specific reason. It's not scandalous.
Oh, you just needed to make the best Manhattan of your life, and he had to have the recipe.
You were saving him from a date he was also on.
What was it? What's your excuse?
It's not an excuse. I mean, I have other stuff going on in my life, and like, there's
Okay.
this. Okay, my sister is getting married, and we're having a party for her, and so I was getting this bartender's number so he can be the bartender.
Why does it sound like you're making this up on the spot right
seriously.
now?
She-
Why
My
wouldn't you?
sister has a wedding that's
Yeah,
happening.
so she has
Wait,
a fiance.
a
Yes.
fiance, that's
yes.
the word. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, sure, maybe that's true. So why wouldn't you ask that in front of Darren?
I didn't really even think about it until after I left, you know?
Oh,
She was
that's
so
why.
focused on Darren.
Dude, I mean, that's not a
Good
lie she can
question.
pull off for long. If her sister's getting married, and they go on a
You're right.
date.
All right.
You better be the wedding date now.
We've heard the explanation. Darren, what do you think?
I don't know.
Are you buying it?
No, I'm not. I'm really not buying it. I'm
What?
skeptical of the
Not
whole
either,
thing.
bro.
Well,
I don't know.
She kissed you that night, Darren, not the bartender, unless, I don't know, did your bartender mention anything else happening besides the phone number exchange?
No, I don't know if they've gone out on a date or anything yet, but I mean, I don't know. That just seems sketchy to me.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry. I'm not born yesterday. All right. I worked in the service industry. I know bartenders
But then
who
you
pick up girls all the time.
Yeah.
I have a guy bartender that picks up on women all the time who are there with dates, and they come back and the girls give him their numbers. It's a common, no. I don't buy that.
What if the bartender was just trying to call dibs? You know, like he's the one that made it up. Like maybe she's telling the truth, and he's like, "No, I want to ask her out," and so
That could, I mean,
he's
if-
trying to get you to like leave the situation.
He's going against bro
No,
code.
I know my friend. He's not going to do that.
That's your actual
She's telling the
friend.
truth. I would feel really bad for her in this
I
situation.
know. She dodged a jerk, and then she met a nice guy who she's trying to court on a grand
Okay.
gesture on a radio station.
So when's your sister's wedding? How soon?
It's in 6 months.
Oh,
that was weirdly close enough, I believe.
I
Okay.
don't know. There's a long pause there.
6 months.
If
not
you
years.
want the bartender to help with the wedding, maybe you want Darren to be a waiter at your sister's wedding too, so that way you can kind of even it out.
No, she wants him to be her date.
Oh,
Yeah, Jeff.
that would be
Not
more
work it.
romantic, wouldn't
That
it?
was literally set up for you. It was a lob.
I don't know why I stuck him in the service
You
industry.
went away
I
from
mean, okay. If she could
Good
prove,
job, Alexis.
if she could prove it with some sort of save the date or invitation that this is actually happening, would you
Now
believe
we're
her?
talking.
Even if it is a lie, do you care?
But
It's
we're
just
not going to be
another
able
lie.
to
How invested
produce
are
that
you?
here in the next few seconds.
Oh.
Because we
Hold on. Let me talk to some of y'all who haven't been around the block a little bit.
Oh.
She may very well have a sister who's getting married in 6 months. But that
Okay.
just might have been an excuse for her to go back and get that guy's number.
Oh, man, actually, I'm feeling a little attacked with this right now. He's being a little accusatory, so it doesn't feel very worth it at this point. I thought you were a nice guy.
Oh, we're
Oh,
just
no.
trying to figure
Hey,
it
look,
out.
I'm not the person that went behind somebody's back to get somebody else's phone number. All right?
Yeah.
I am the nice guy.
Yeah, he is a nice guy.
I don't know who to believe.
I know.
I know.
Well, I want to be a nice guy in this moment and offer to send you two on another date, and we'll pay for it.
I I really don't think he's going to say yes. He's already so skeptical and suspicious.
I don't either, to be honest.
Well, Darren, what do you think? It ball's in your court.
No, I can't do that.
Wow, yeah, he's adamant.
Oh, man.
Sticking to his guns.
You're going to feel so foolish when you see your friend bartending at her sister's wedding.
Yeah, Darren, you need to
If she wants to pay me to bartend at her sister's wedding, I'll gladly do it.
Oh.
Hey, all right, just won't be her date.
Well, Darren, as I said before, we already got the bartending position filled, so.
Oh, double down.
Darren, by the way, can you just clear something up for us real quick? Do you have 4 wives?
Yeah, we never asked that.
I've been dying to
say
know.
yes.
No.
Okay.
I swear he was the guy from that show,
Okay.
Jeff. I'm sorry.
Brooke, you owe me $20.
Yeah.
One of our listeners invented a brand new game that he played on a first date.
Ooh.
And I guarantee people everywhere will be talking about it for years to come.
Wow.
Hey.
Talking about it even,
Or
huh?
maybe just trying to forget it. Because
Oh.
it was unconventional. It involved a computer, some raw fish, and socks flying everywhere.
Socks?
That sounds like a good date to me.
Yeah, you're going to hear how it works. And Brooke, you can even write down the rules if you want to play yourself.
Okay.
It's coming up in a brand new second date update. Next. The best things in life are worth waiting for.
Oh, yeah, I could say. I would agree with that.
Like Alexis's extremely complicated coffee orders.
Oh, it's so worth it. Yeah.
Takes them 20 minutes to put them together, but when they come out, amazing.
Oh, best part of my day.
Jose's back hair removal strips he ordered from China.
Yeah.
Got delayed again.
Oh,
I
buddy.
know. It's okay. They'll be here.
It's going to be worth the
2
wait.
years, I can't wait.
But one of our listeners, Ryan, says he's been waiting weeks to finally meet up with the girl that he's been talking to online. And he says when it happens, it's gonna be worth it.
Wait, when it happens,
Hey.
Ryan, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, how are you?
we're good. But like usually when people call in, it's because they've already gone on a date with somebody. Have you not hung out with this girl yet?
I mean, kind of. It was like a virtual date.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Hot.
Sounds spicy.
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's actually a newer thing. It's been happening. People like to go on Zoom dates first.
It's almost like a practice, like a trial.
If
Exactly.
it's
to see-
worth your time.
Exactly. And then you go on the real date.
So who was the girl that you met with? What's her name?
I met a girl named Katrina, total bombshell, absolute 10.
Bombshell.
Ah.
Do people still use that term, huh?
In Love Island, a hot new bombshell
Oh, they
entered
do.
the villa.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah.
It's like fashion. The words just come back in
Yeah.
style every
All
like
right.
50 years. Okay.
She was the bee's knee.
Yeah.
What's her deal?
The thing is, she lives 8 blocks away from me. She lives right down the street.
Did she offer that information or did you just find it out?
Good question.
No, she told me that because I was going to pick her up for the date. And then so she told me, where she lives or whatever.
Oh.
Oh, and you're like, oh my God, that's right by me. Like, what are the chances?
Hey, it happens. I remember matching with a girl once, and she literally lived in the alley behind me. Well, no, not in the alley. I
What?
meant like, hold on.
Check
We shared.
Yikes.
We shared an alley. She lived in the apartment complex behind mine.
You're going after my type now, Jose.
But I'm a little bit confused then. If she only lives 8 blocks away, how has it taken you weeks to arrange a meetup? It feels like it should have
Why'd you
happened
even
by
do
now.
a virtual one?
Yeah, Zoom. You can just
Well, they
yell out
didn't
your
know.
window.
They probably didn't know until they were talking on Zoom
yeah.
about the
That's true. That's
distance.
Yeah, so I thought, I'm like, this is great, right? So we had this date planned out, and the night of the date, she ends up texting me, and she's like, I am so, so sorry. I've been sick. I'm under the weather.
Oh, no.
Okay. You
Right,
believed
but she
her?
said- I mean, yeah, I guess, I Zoomed her, so she said she wants to see me, so she's like, let's do a Zoom thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so she didn't
I
cancel
see.
completely on
Yeah.
you. She still
I see.
had the interaction.
Yeah,
How was the
that's not
Zoom
bad.
date?
It was okay. It wasn't like my ideal idea for a date, but I was like, whatever, let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, and she's
So-
not feeling great either, so it's like interesting.
You don't want to get sick
yeah.
either
Yeah.
or something.
Right. So we hop on the video chat, and, she's wearing her sweats or whatever, but she's looking really good. She still looked super cute.
Mm-hmm.
I offered to Venmo her to pay for dinner, so that way,
That's
it's like
so nice,
Oh,
bro.
what a gentleman.
And
That's
when
cute.
girls are sick, I always like to offer, hey, I'll send you, soup or some Gatorade. It's just a nice gesture.
I thought it was nice. She declined that, though. She said she's got plenty of food at her house. She was just going to eat what she had. I was like, okay, that's cool,
But
whatever.
you offered, so you get points still.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, points are still on the board, I thought, all right.
Were you able to have a connection with her? Like,
Zooms are
Yeah.
always so awkward for
Yeah, I
me. Like
agree.
whenever we do like client Zooms or stuff, I mean they're good, but they're not as good as just being in
Do you
person.
look at yourself or the person?
I know.
Plus-
and then like there's always that second of delay.
And not only is it like a Zoom call and all the problems that come with that, but she's sick
I
too.
know.
Like we're able to make it romantic.
Absolutely. Like we were flirting.
Oh.
We were both drinking wine. We were laughing.
Well, she's my kind of sick girl.
Just getting drunk.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
it makes you feel better, right?
Yeah,
And
I don't
alcohol is
know
supposed to
about
do
that.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we played this little game. It was so sexy. It was like called strip sushi.
Oh.
Oh.
Strip
Whoa.
sushi.
I like it. I don't know what it is yet, but
She's
I like
in
it.
her sweatpants drinking wine,
Eating
playing
sushi.
while she has the flu.
Well, explain what is strip sushi. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, so like I would eat a piece of sushi and then she would take off a piece of clothing and then like vice versa, you know?
I just see you like shoving as much sushi into your mouth as humanly possible.
It sounds like a one-sided game.
No, he said vice versa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I just heard the first part. I'm like, so you just eat, she gets naked,
So then you just
then what
sat on
happens?
Zoom. Yeah.
How much sushi did you put down that night, Ryan?
I ate a lot of sushi.
You guys are just fat, bloated, and naked at the end of it.
I have mercury poisoning.
It's like, how many layers of clothes do you have on? Good Lord. Okay.
Oh, man.
Did you feel the chemistry there? Was that?
Absolutely great chemistry. You know, and I was like, when are we gonna hang out again?
I bet you were.
Like you want to play strip sushi
Yeah.
face to face?
This sounds
Yeah.
so fun. This
Well,
is a great vibe already.
And what a bold first date.
I know.
You know? So how
So-
did it end?
Yeah, so she said her words were like, I want to hang out as soon as possible. I need to see you.
Oh, okay.
So 2 days later, her account is completely inactive.
Oh,
And
maybe she's just ready to concentrate on you.
She found her sushi soulmate.
Yeah.
So she's like, I don't need this anymore.
I don't know. I've been texting her and trying to pick a day to hang out. And if I message her, she just changes the subject. But she like says she wants to stay in contact, but like,
It's weird.
you know, I don't know if she's seeing somebody else. Like, I don't know.
That's what
This
it
is
feels
where I
like
need
to
help.
me.
Or just having some sort of reaction to the sushi now.
Or she has like a
yeah.
boyfriend already, and that's why she couldn't meet in person.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
That's some drama.
Saying.
Yeah, I don't know. But like to have that much fun over Zoom, like I need to see this girl. Like I want to meet up.
All right.
Okay, well, let's make that happen for you. We're going to order some sushi to the studio. Maybe try playing a little strip sushi ourselves.
Should we?
I
Yeah?
think it's just
I'm
going to be
down.
mostly you taking clothes
Yeah.
off without
You
anyone
and me,
eating
Jack.
sushi.
All
You
right.
and me,
Well,
we'll
at
do it
least
with
one
coffee.
person in this room is going to have fun. And then when we come back, we'll get you your second date update next. Anytime I played strip sushi with someone,
Oh.
they never deactivate their profile.
Oh, Jeffrey.
And if you're just tuning in,
You just like
wondering-
rubbing it in?
What? I'm just saying, they always want to
sad.
do it again.
They're just ordering more sushi as the last
Or they're
roll's
finding
done.
other people on
Yeah.
that.
It's like, what's wrong with you on the line? Why
I like
is she calling
to
you
think
back?
of it my way.
Okay.
But if you're just tuning in wondering, what is this guy talking about? One of our listeners, Ryan, had a Zoom date recently with a lady named Katrina. And unfortunately, she wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
And that's why instead they chose to meet up virtually. And they had food, wine. By the end of the night, someone was getting unagi,
That was
that's-
pretty good.
That's eel.
which is,
Yeah.
Japanese
Yeah,
for eel, but
eel.
it sounds a little bit like naughty. And that's
I like it.
pretty much what I can come up with
Unagi.
when we're talking about sushi here. But the weird part is, ever since, she's been kind of avoiding him and even deactivated her dating profile, which is a little bit odd.
Wow.
Well, I just think it's odd from the beginning. You claim you're sick and then you're up for playing strip sushi
Yes.
with someone.
I was
You don't
gonna
really feel
say-
hot when you're sick.
No.
Also, we assume she deactivated, but you can block people on dating apps too, so she may still be active, just really doesn't like this
Ouch.
guy.
Ouch.
I'm just
You and Jeff are
saying-
piling on him.
I'm just saying there's options. There's other options.
You guys do bring up some valid points, and I'd like some answers, but I just kind of want to meet up with her and have fun again more than anything.
All right.
I bet you
That's
do.
good.
We're gonna try and do that for you. And you know what? If it doesn't work out, just send me your Zoom. You and I can play some strip sushi together. All right, brother? Let's just.
Sounds good.
Okay. We're gonna,
Sushi.
Strip any food,
It's
really.
a sushi train.
yeah. Let's just. We're gonna call Katrina. Here we go.
What?
Hello,
Hi, Katrina.
this is she.
Hey. My name is Jeff from a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning, and we wanted to talk to you.
All right.
What are you uncomfortable about?
I just had visions of her playing the game.
Okay, let's not do that. Hi, Katrina.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, I don't know if you've ever heard of us. We're Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. We do a segment called a second date update, and we'd like you to be a part of it. And that's just me asking because you're already on it.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to say yes.
Oh, okay.
But
It's good. It means that somebody really likes you and wants to see you again.
That's really nice, but my answer is no. No, thank you.
You don't even know who it is
Come on,
yet.
we're like halfway through it already.
Aren't you curious? Curiosity would kill me.
yeah, what if we put a California roll down on the table? Then would you be down?
Oh.
Excuse me?
Well, imitation crab get you going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard from one of our listeners named Ryan that the two of you had a really fun Zoom date the other night.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Was that sarcastic?
I mean, he told us that you turned a Zoom date into like a really fun,
Yeah.
Saucy
hot,
night.
yeah, saucy night, which is, I mean, I think,
Soy saucy night.
yeah, amazing.
Why do I love that so much?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have fun?
Well, not as much fun as you guys sound like you're having right now.
That's a good point.
I'm sorry about that, but we're just trying to help out Ryan because he is really confused because after that night, he's having a really hard time getting the two of you to meet up in person. And he even said that your dating profile was deactivated.
Yeah. So the thing is, Ryan is like really cute,
Okay.
and I really like him.
Uh-huh.
There's just something that I kind of left out.
Like
Are
the
you-
wasabi? Is that what you left out?
No, it's the pickled ginger.
So-
Oh,
Yeah.
can't forget that.
that.
No,
What'd
are
you leave out?
I don't live where he thinks I live.
Oh, he
He said
said
that-
you live really close to him.
Please don't tell me you live with a man. Do you live with
No.
a husband or
What's
a
so
partner?
wrong with men, Brooke?
Well, she would be in a relationship. Are you like
Oh.
living with someone? Is that why?
No, I do live by myself,
Oh.
but I live in Europe.
Oh.
No. What?
Oh my God.
Like you just recently moved in the last week? So what do you mean you live in Europe?
Explain.
So I make different accounts, and they all have the same information on them, but I put them in different locations so I can meet people all around the world, because if it's true love, I'm willing to go anywhere.
Oh, that's pretty romantic.
But
I like
how are you going to
that.
find true love if you're lying to people? And
Yeah.
why don't you have an international phone
That's
number?
why she's so good at Zoom dates.
Yeah,
she does them all the time.
We called her American phone number.
Right. So I have international call forwarding. So
My cousin has that actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, this could be good. What city are you in?
Depends.
Well,
Good place to visit.
I mean,
Yeah.
why are you hiding this from Ryan? Why can't Ryan know that you live in Europe?
I didn't want him to not be interested because
Yeah.
I didn't live near him.
Oh, immediately.
Well,
if a
yeah,
girl
no one
lives
wants-
more than like an hour
Yeah.
away, I'm like, never mind.
And I do long distance out of the get go.
Yeah.
He said that you told him you were sick. I knew a woman wouldn't play strip sushi if she was ill. It just wasn't going to happen.
All right, here comes my top off.
I did feel a little sick after the game, if that counts for anything.
Nauseous from the wine.
Sushi and wine.
Okay, well, I don't know how Ryan is going to feel about hearing that information.
Oh,
That's a
boy.
huge bomb to drop.
Yeah.
And it has already dropped because Ryan is on the other line right now, Katrina.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Ryan.
yikes.
You're in Europe?
I am currently in Europe. Yes.
Okay.
But
So-
I didn't tell you because I liked you and I didn't want
Oh.
me not being where you were to inhibit us getting to know one another.
She sounds nervous
Yeah.
now.
Ryan, are you down with European girls? Is that cool?
Ooh.
Okay, so like, is it like a passport thing, or is it like about money?
No. It's definitely not about the money.
Like she wants to marry him for citizenship.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted to like have a date, that would be a
Yeah.
really, really expensive date.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Like if you wanted to have like an in-person date, you would just have to like
wire me some funds for like a plane ticket and like a hotel.
Wiring? What? I haven't wired since I got a fake ID. That's so illegal.
Alexis just flies to her boyfriend.
I don't get it. Like, what's your plan then? Your plan is to meet a guy and then hope that the guy pays for you to go to him?
It is traditional for a man to pay for the first date.
Jeff is right.
So
and actually,
I think they should at least go Dutch.
I've always agreed.
I mean, she is Dutch. So.
Yeah, it's European. It's a European way.
Yeah. Is that something you're willing to do, Ryan? Would you be willing to pay for a plane ticket?
I mean, like, I'm open to talking with her about it. Not completely closed off to this idea.
Whoa. Strip sushi, the way to a man's heart.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to be truthful and admit that I'm bummed out that you're not 8 blocks away from me. Like I was.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Now she's like 18 hours
why'd she
away
say
from
so
you.
close?
So wait, you're not mad at her though for lying?
Well, I mean, I get what she's saying about like wanting to find true love and stuff. Like, you know, I feel similarly to that.
Okay, so let's try and make this happen for you two.
That's really cute.
You want to pay for the flight? What's your credit card number? Ryan?
Let's not rush them.
I mean, Katrina, are you cool with this? Are you cool with Ryan paying for?
Yeah, he would just have to give me the money so I could buy my own ticket. I'm just really particular about like the airlines and where I sit. I've just had really bad.
AKA first class, baby. I want that bed on that flight.
I think it's AKA it's a scam. Exactly. Alexis, are you falling for it too? My God, women just take their clothes off and men just do the dumbest things.
I would have fallen for this in a heartbeat. I'd be like, oh, I get it.
You
I
don't
love
even know if
first
that was
class.
her on Zoom.
Oh, here's $10,000. No problem.
I could buy her the ticket.
Make sure
No,
it's the airline
she says
wants.
that she doesn't want you to buy the ticket. She wants the money to buy the ticket herself.
She wants the airline miles.
I don't think so.
Okay, I mean, I've just never done this before. It's like kind of new to me.
Okay, so when can we get this set up? Are we going to do this in the next week?
Jeffrey.
I want to do a follow-up with
Doing
them.
it in the next month?
Yeah.
God.
We could do it today.
Today,
Oh,
I bet we could.
today.
Oh,
I bet we
Okay.
could.
She'll allow him to send her money
Yeah.
today. I love that.
Well, the earlier you order the plane tickets, the cheaper they are.
Oh, that's right.
what
Also
it is.
true.
I've heard
So, okay.
Tuesdays are actually the best days.
All right.
Ooh, we should have done this awkward Tuesday then.
Ryan, we'll let you two talk so you can give her all of your financial information, okay?
Hey, Ryan, let's talk without everyone else around so we could get all the details squared away.
Uh-oh.
No, not uh-oh. Privacy is very important.
No,
in a
they're just going to be
Okay.
playing some strip sushi.
Oh,
I know what you
yeah.
guys are really doing. All right.
Well,
Congratulations, you two.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck. I'm sure we're going to be reading about you in the newspaper coming up here soon.
What does that mean?
Are you still not getting it right?
You know, like famous international love stories.
No,
That's what I mean.
That's what you're talking about.
Sure.
You're going to go
Or-
viral on Instagram.
Or
my
possibly
God.
he lost his kidney in Russia, and here's his tell-all story. If you end a sentence by saying, quote, not in a creepy way, does that ever make it better?
Why are you laughing, ladies?
We're not laughing in a creepy way.
Oh, it does make it creepy.
For example, I walked into a 7-Eleven and I looked at the hot dog case. Not in a creepy way. I feel like I made it worse there.
That was a fine sentence before you kept talking.
Just the dog?
And that's what one of our listeners did on the phone today while describing portions of his date. You tell us if him saying that makes it any better in your second date update right after this. If you've ever gone fishing, rule number 1 is go where the fish are.
Oh, it's a good rule.
Usually
Yeah,
some
Jeff.
type of body of water.
Yeah.
It's a good place to start.
Fishing on dry land. No, not good.
No offense, this is before you start, Jeff.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even put that first, though.
Oh.
They're more
What?
worried about baiting their hook, polishing their lure, making it look all sexy with lipstick and body glitter. I just know our listener Colin said that his dating strategy is to go where the fish are
That's not how you attract
and apply
fish.
lipstick later.
Okay.
So, Colin, happy to have you. Welcome to the show.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, I think Colin's here to.
Help.
Yes.
Colin, you're the fishing expert. How you doing, dude?
Hey, doing all right. How are you guys?
All right.
So when you say, hey, Jeff, go attract the fish, you don't mean put lipstick on the lure, right?
I've never tried it. We'll put it that way.
Oh, okay.
Well, you mentioned you want to go where the fish are when it comes to the dating world. What do you mean by that?
I am active in the dating community, we'll say. I like meeting a lot of ladies and taking risks.
Oh.
Okay, but where? Where are you taking such risks?
Yeah.
I am going out of my comfort zone, and I started going to bar classes.
Oh, like bar. B-A-R-R-E, bar.
Barre.
Oh, I thought it was
What's that?
barre.
No,
What's
bar.
that again?
Really?
Will someone explain
Did you really?
it?
I thought, isn't there an accent over the E?
It's just bar. But it's like,
What is it?
it's kind of like Pilates, but it's more of a dance background.
My mom loves it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a workout, though. It's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
exercise.
It's an exercise
Okay,
class.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's mostly women that go to those, not a lot of guys,
Is
right?
it
Literally
Girl thing?
have never seen a dude in our class.
Okay, so
It's where the ladies are.
got it.
Okay. Well,
Now I see.
as one of the only guys in the class, do you feel like the women there maybe respect you more?
Well, I don't know if the women respected me or they just laughed. I don't know. I got a little of both.
Okay, I'm going
okay.
to tell you, if you tell them that you're there to hit on other single women, they're going to kick you out of the class.
You didn't advertise that when you went.
No, you don't say the quiet part out loud. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So how did you parlay this bar class into a date?
So one of the women I met was Clarice, and I was getting a lot of laughs from her. I will be honest, I didn't even know what I was doing. Some of the stretches were it's tough.
It's a
much
very hard
tougher than
class.
It is hard.
It's harder than you think.
Yeah.
But I tried to get on her same class schedule, and basically anytime she was going to class, hey, I can't believe you're here.
Wait. How did you find something out like that?
Trial and error.
Okay. So
Ah,
you went
break into her cell phone. I got you. Eventually, you'll get the password right.
But you notice
Okay.
how every Wednesday she's here.
So you're putting some energy into meeting Clarice.
Yeah, I'm in good shape now. I'll tell you that.
You know, it's funny. Brooke shows up to work every day in case Jeffrey, gets a look.
I know. She's always coming into the studio the same time I'm coming
Always
into
the
the
same
studio.
second. She's always
I
in
don't know
here when
what
you're
it
in here.
is
You
about
guys
it.
are
She's like
idiots.
obsessed with
Okay,
me.
continue.
So, okay, you were going to the same classes as Clarice was for many days, many weeks. How did that work?
She didn't seem totally grossed out by me, so eventually I just asked her out, and we went to an escape room together.
Oh.
That's a unique date. You're got to be both into it, right?
Just you two? Is it always a group thing?
Usually it is, but you can book just you two, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's fun. We got out, quicker than I thought we would. I mean, I solved most of the clues for us.
You did.
Did she seem like she
is that
wanted to escape you the whole time? Or did she not want to solve the puzzles, if you know what I'm saying?
We were having a good time, but also there's a camera in there, and you can't
You can't sit in there that long. Then they start sending the clues.
You're
you have
right,
to move.
you're right. And it's competitive. You have a time limit, too.
But it is dark, and the lights are kind of flickery and romantic inside the
I
room.
did a
so
horror-themed one, and that is not romantic. It's
I did a
terrifying.
campfire one, a helicopter crash.
Yeah, dude, this is like Da Vinci Code themed or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Renaissance.
All right, maybe not quite as romantic.
So you guys escaped, and then what?
Then she stops reaching out,
Wait,
what?
Did you get drinks or anything? Like,
Did
she
she
could talk?
It sounds like she escaped out a different exit than you did. Yeah, describe it
She
like
hit
that.
the emergency exit?
No. So that date ended well, right? I exercised in front of her, solved clues in the escape room. I was flexing physically and mentally and everything. And I thought it was going good. And now I'm not hearing back from her.
Okay.
So, was there any romantic feeling after?
Well, it's just not really a good date for small talk.
It's not. No.
Were you able to establish some sort of romantic connection with her?
It can be flirty, looking for clues together, like Dora the Explorer, oh no. I dropped the magnifying glass over here, you know what I mean?
Oh, I found one of the keys, but guess which pocket it's in?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Swiper,
You
no
wanna bring-
swiping.
Let's not bring Dora into this.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Most
you're
people
a
don't
map.
think romance and go Dora the Explorer.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Have you not seen her at bar class?
No, not lately. I've been trying to, figure out what classes she's going to, and not a creepy way, but yeah.
No, but you kind of knew, and now she's changed her schedule, it sounds
I feel like anytime you say something and then follow it with not in a creepy way, maybe it's
It's always a creepy
a
way,
little bit of a red flag.
Well, that's okay because we're going to come back and do your second date update. Call her not in a creepy way and get
Thank
you
you.
guys
Thank you
to
so
go
much.
out with your second date update right after this. Hold on. Some guys try to pick up women at the bar, but our listener Colin, he picks up women at the bar.
Oh, I get it.
as in the exercise class, geared towards women. And he was the only dude in there. Kept going to the same classes as a girl named Clarice, who he took a liking to. Clearly, those 3-pound weight lunges impressed her, because she agreed to a date with him at an escape room. Just the two of them.
Dude, do not make fun of those 3 pounds. You will be shaking and sweating and
After
cursing.
After rap.
Dude.
Slow hard
Oh
reps.
my God.
I'm shaking in fear just thinking about it. But the two of them solved the puzzle together, and that was basically it. Afterwards, she left, which brings me to my question, because the one thing you didn't tell us, Colin, was that supposed to be the entire date, just the escape room, like 30 minutes, and then it was done?
No, I'm not a psycho.
Not a psycho.
Not a psycho. Okay. Well,
That's good.
I'm
What was
only
your
going to trap her in a room for
No.
a selected amount of time.
Yeah? What was your plan?
Obviously, like activity and then like go to a bar or whatever, you know?
Am I the only one that feels like escape rooms sound more fun after the drinks?
Yeah, it does.
So, just to be clear, you did go to a bar afterwards, or you didn't?
No. So we were outside after the thing. I invited her out for a drink, and she said she didn't have the time. Which, again, we escaped early. Like, we didn't take a full hour.
Yeah.
You did the easy one?
Maybe she found out about your little bar ploy about showing up to the...
Oh, that's right. Maybe she realized that you
never know.
you figured out all her class schedule.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
Guess we're going to
No,
find out.
I don't think, like it was a clue in the room or something. No,
I don't know.
Were you-
Girls talk, and there's a lot of women in that class.
yeah. Let's give Clarice a call here, see if she answers, and hopefully figure out what's going on. I'm dialing her number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Clarice?
This is.
Hey, Clarice. My name is Jeff.
Hey, Clarice.
There's a whole bunch of people on the phone right now. We're a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We're a whole show.
Okay, hi.
Hello?
Hello? Sorry, your phone is a little weird.
Hello.
There we
Can
go.
you hear
That's
us?
a little better.
Okay.
I don't think phones are used to getting calls
No.
anymore.
Yeah.
Can you go to the store and buy a new phone, and then we'll call you back?
Valid point. Valid point.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
You sound good now.
I know.
though.
If we could just do text messages all over the radio.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait, we do that segment.
But we're doing a segment here. It's called the Second Date Update. We're trying to help one of our listeners get in touch with you after you went out on a date with him.
Okay.
His name is Colin.
Yeah. Actually, I do.
You do what? You remember him?
him. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't ask if you remembered him, but it's nice that you offered that up.
She's even seemed surprised. Oh, good me.
I remember him.
What do you want me to do? Like, you caught me off guard.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
You're fine. We joke around a lot. It's not you.
It's
Yeah,
our
I'm a
thing.
painfully sarcastic person, and everybody loves it. So here's the...
So, like,
See,
what?
that was...
Like, what do you want from me? Honestly.
Well, we're trying to help Colin figure out if there's a reason why you two haven't met up again. Because he felt like you had a good connection. There weren't a lot of problems in the date, but we're not sure if that's true.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Is
what?
he-
Like you're asking me like why I don't want to meet with him again or what?
Or if that's even the case, we don't know because all we know is that your guys' date ended after the escape room. It seemed to end pretty quickly.
Here, let me fill that gap for you because
Okay.
honestly, I'm not like I don't really have the time right now.
Sweet.
Okay,
Oh.
do your thing. Let us know.
Apparently that's what you said after the escape room, too.
So I left my purse in the escape room, and so like I went back in to like ask the person, what do you call him, like sitting at the front
The
desk.
attendant?
Like a,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so like I went and asked her, and like we were going to get it, and like she filled me in on what was really going on with him. Let me just say that.
What?
Oh.
Why would she know?
Well, because apparently he is not a new customer. She called him an escape room Romeo.
Escape room
Escape room Romeo.
That's got a ring to it.
That sounds nice.
Yo, I'm going to buy that
Well, like,
Instagram handle right now.
I don't know. I didn't know what the that meant.
What does it mean?
It sounds like
spell it
someone
out
who's
for-
really romantic and good with their words.
Yeah, well, color me uneducated because I'm pretty sure that play ended with him killing himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hope that's
Well,
not.
So
so
wait,
is that, we know
what-
that didn't happen.
So what I was told, right, and this is just what I was told, like whatever, that he brings a lot of girls at the same like escape room,
Oh.
but he comes on like the weekends and like practices the little puzzles, right?
That's how he knows how to solve it so quickly.
Yes.
Like he's smart.
Oh.
Wait, what a waste of his money.
He mentioned that he was able to
It's a waste of money dating
he
a
mentioned
guy.
he was able to like solve everything really, really
No,
quickly.
he also mentioned he was brain flexing. Do you remember that? Yeah. So wait,
course he knows
so you're
what he-
saying that he practices these puzzles in escape rooms to show off to women?
Yeah, exactly.
And that makes me feel better. The one I did, we barely finished it, and it was the easiest one, and it was like an hour.
So funny.
So I was like, wow, this guy's a genius.
So you're jealous
Right.
that you're not the first woman that he solved that puzzle with.
I don't think
Or are
she's
you more
jealous.
turned off he spends his weekends doing that?
There
I
you
mean,
go.
At least he's trying to show off that he's smart. I mean, even if he's not doing it in a smart way, because at least he thinks that that's something that's important to
He's
you.
like, I
a good
memorized
point.
the test.
You know?
So,
Yeah, so like I don't know what to think.
yeah,
Well,
no, that would be a deal breaker.
I know who knows what you should think, and that's Colin, who's on the other line listening and wanting to talk to you right now.
Important to note, this is the first time he's done this.
Yes.
With our show.
First time
Yeah.
caller to the second
He's
date
not on
update.
every
Colin,
week.
are you there?
I am. Hello. Hi, Clarice.
Hi, Colin.
That's kind of
Hey,
embarrassing.
gang.
Wow.
Well, I'm a little embarrassed.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's not every day you get called a Romeo.
No way. He just got caught.
I thought we had a good date. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, but the thing is that like according to your history,
Oh.
I'm not the first one. Like this is a game to you. I'm not trying to play games.
What?
Well,
It's not
Well, I
necessarily.
mean, it's an escape room. It's always going to be.
it's a game by nature.
Hey, listen. I don't know that he's trying to play games. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But some people just like to go somewhere on a date where they're comfortable
Yeah.
and they feel like they can be themselves. And maybe he feels most at home inside an escape room.
No, he's doing this same exact room with like multiple women.
Well, sure, we think that, but
He's trying to like pretend he's smart. Like I don't think he's smart.
No.
well, none of us are really smart on this show. So
That's a
and
good point,
I
yeah.
think it's
Hey, wait a minute.
I think he deserves credit just for even going through the effort of planning this
guess it is
for
a lot
you.
of
Thank you.
Like,
Just call me dumb.
This big room of dummies thinks that he did something okay.
it's true. I mean, most of the guys that we talk to don't plan anything at all.
No, and he said when we
Right.
talked to him, he loves to take risks.
Let
That
him-
doesn't happen a lot.
Let alone memorize numeric codes so that you can get out of a...
So you guys don't think this is some type of like scam? Because like he's running this on other people.
It's
know
not
about-
a scam. He's
Running a
paying.
scam.
He's paying for
It
everything.
just
He's-
sounds boring for him.
Yeah,
Do the
it
same
sounds
room
like
over and over.
repetitive. Now you think I'm smart. You want to make out.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just kind of lame, I think.
It's
It's
the
what the thing
same
is,
thing.
but...
Lame. Nah, dude. Like, I'm there like at least twice a month, maybe every week. I bring women with me every time, and it's dope. It works all the time.
oh, and it
Wow.
works.
It works one time. You haven't had a second date with any of those women, including Clarice.
That's a good point. I solved it too fast. I should have let her do it for you.
Oh,
yes.
That was totally her issue.
humility right there.
Yes.
This guy plans. He thinks things through. He can solve puzzles. He's humble.
He can
He's,
adapt.
he's getting harder to defend for me. But
I'm finding more and more reasons that you should give him another shot, Clarice. And if you do, we would pay for that second date.
He made me feel dumb on the date.
Why? Because he was solving the clues before you? He'll let you solve some next
Or
time.
was he
No,
making
like,
fun of
he
you?
made me feel like I was an idiot
Oh.
for not knowing any of it.
That's not
so
good.
it's like, what am I supposed to think? Yeah.
Love makes idiots of us all is a
Jeff.
very famous quote. Look it up. And
That's an insult.
it is. And
Yeah, it is.
and I think it's worth another shot with a guy that's willing to go through all this effort for you. And he's giving that same effort to many, many women. So
That doesn't help,
if
Jeff.
you don't take it, someone else definitely will.
No escape rooms.
That is not the offer you think it is.
Well, it's the best I can do. So
All right. Can I just say fine as long as I get a confirmation that he hasn't solved it before we go
Wait,
in
You
there?
don't even have to.
you want to do
do-
another escape room? You just said it made you feel stupid.
We meant a restaurant.
No,
or
she wants to
something.
beat him.
He's
Now
like,
it's just
"Sweet
a,
it." No, he's like, no.
she's only going to prove a point.
All right.
I'm down.
He's sweet.
Okay. It's a successful second date. We're hooking you two up, Colin and Clarice.
Yeah, make that guy feel like a dummy on that date, all right, Clarice?
Now let's escape them and hang up.
All right. Bye-bye. At this point, I'm used to getting blamed for other people's problems.
Oh.
You are.
Okay.
Like, Jeff, it's your fault our show is #1 right now.
Oh, you must feel so bad.
Dude, Jeff, you made me laugh so hard I wet myself in my Tesla.
Oh, look what you did.
Not the Tesla.
Jeff, you're so handsome. I only think of you when I make love to my wife.
Oh, wow. Who's next
Sorry,
to that
Dad,
then?
but you're making this Father's Day phone call really awkward now. And I'm going to be honest, I don't feel bad about it.
Wow, you should about that last one.
I
That
don't.
shouldn't-
feel awful.
Don't feel any remorse. But I do think everyone in this room owes the guy on the phone an apology today. Because
Really?
he says he got inspiration for a first date just from listening to this show.
Oh.
And it backfired on him in the worst way possible.
Yikes.
Oh, boy.
It's all my fault again.
Yeah.
You're going to hear what happened in your brand new second date update next. One thing that we've learned doing thousands of these phone calls is trying harder on a date doesn't guarantee you're going to get good results.
No.
Sometimes guarantees you'll get bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Sometimes
Unfortunately.
trying is the key to failing.
Yeah.
And that's what one of our listeners, Jimmy, said happened the other night. He tried, and now he regrets ever doing that.
Oh,
Jimmy, welcome to Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, where dreams go to die. How you doing today?
Say it again, Jeff.
We're putting it on our website. Jimmy, welcome, man.
Thanks. Hopefully my dream doesn't die here. Give me a shot.
Okay.
I have faith in you, brother.
Yeah, I want to hear about your trying, Jimmy.
Yes.
It sounds like you went in with hopeful attitude on this date.
Who did you try for? What's her name?
Her name's Erica.
Okay.
She's really nice. She's super cute.
What about her made you want to try?
We just a lot of the things we were looking for happened to line up. I mean, obviously for me, it starts #1, like, am I attracted to you or not? So there was that. And then all this stuff just happened to match up. So
You want to be attracted to the people that you date? Weird.
I know it's crazy.
Okay, if that's the strategy you want to go with, good luck.
Wow, so shallow.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, so what you said you tried, what does that mean? What did you do that was above and beyond?
So I kind of blame you guys.
Oh.
I listen to you guys and I hear all these stories about people like trying something different. Like, oh, we didn't just go to like dinner and a movie. We did this weird thing. We went like skydiving.
Do you ever listen to the end of those?
Yeah.
Because
No, it probably turns us off after 2 minutes, like most people.
Yeah.
he's like, that sounds like a great
Do
idea.
you realize why they're calling us?
Yeah.
So what was your big creative idea for a date?
Okay, so first of all, we met at a food truck. And
Cute.
Okay.
I was like, I got a surprise for you.
Oh.
So we walked a few blocks to a psychic.
Oh.
Oh.
Did you know if she, I mean, some people have some real strong opinions about this type of stuff.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I don't know. I just thought it would be a fun thing. My friends had gone to them and they had a good time.
Okay.
Okay.
I always want to walk in when I see those.
I think that they're more expensive than I want to pay, though.
But on a date, if he's paying.
What did the fortune teller do? Did they look in like a crystal ball or did they open up like a fortune cookie and read it to you?
No. It was a tarot card thing. It was a tarot card.
Tarot
okay.
card reading. Okay.
And also, like, a lot of my lady friends are really into that, too.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
thought maybe it might be.
So what was her attitude when you told her about the surprise?
She was surprised. She was smiling and thought it was going to be fun, I thought. So
But you say that
I had no reason to be concerned.
You say that it didn't work out for you. What happened?
Right. Well, okay. So they, reading the future, and like the big takeaway at the end was that Erica and I were going to be a really, really, really bad match.
Oh.
Backfired.
Did Erica, what did she say?
She left.
She laughed?
She just agreed with the psychic?
It's hard not to believe those like a little. Like, I feel like.
I mean, sometimes those people also like sense something else that's going on.
Are you allowed to ask why? Like, are you allowed to say why? Why aren't we a good match?
Sounds good to me.
I wasn't particularly interested in like her
delving into
Yeah.
it.
Did you offer to fight them?
No.
Jeff, I'm a great guy. I will beat you
What do
up
you mean
right
we're
now.
not a perfect match?
So wait, Erica just like dashed out?
No. She's not like, I'm leaving. And she was like laughing and it was awkward. And she was like, I got to go outside.
Oh, no.
And I was like, okay, but I'm going to stay in here because I got to, like, I was going to try to get my money back, right?
Oh, is that what you did?
You get a refund
Well,
on your fortune?
Wait.
Now it looks cheap.
It's a tarot card reading, not a wingman situation. Like,
She knows I'm there on a date. Like, we're there to have a good time. And then, like, you're going to give me that? Like, you might as well say, like, oh, no, you better go home right now. Your dog's going to die.
well, it's what
God.
the card
Reading your
said.
cards, yeah.
Yeah, like you needed to get the dishonest psychic down the road then.
Yours was too good.
How much I got to pay you to tell this girl to sleep with me?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you guys said. I was like, what is this? She was like, sorry, the cards don't lie. And I'm like, maybe you could make them lie for this?
I mean, most people don't know tarot cards. You could tell me anything and be like, oh, this is the Joker, but it's upside down.
Well, they always going
So
like,
that
this is the
means-
13th moon of Geneva. And it's like, I don't know what that means.
Come
Like,
on.
cool.
It sounds like Erica was laughing. Like, it doesn't sound like she was actually upset
But
about
it
It sounds like she
Left.
stormed out of
No,
the
she
building.
didn't. He said she was laughing. She said, I'll meet you outside.
Did you meet up with her after that?
Yeah. She actually came back in to get me out of there.
Oh, so she was not happy.
Oh, wait, so you were arguing with the psychic over money, and then Erica had to come back in and pull you out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why are we worried about the card? That is way worse.
And the fortune teller's like,
that is
see,
so bad.
see, this is what I'm saying. This guy is not cool.
Yeah. I think that's your bad look.
Okay.
And again, bad luck doesn't mean you're a bad person, doesn't mean you don't match, but I can see why that image isn't good.
So how did this date end?
I mean, we had a drink, but it was super awkward, and then that was it, and it was over.
You don't want to stick with the cards and just let this lie?
No, I would love a second chance. I would love that.
Okay.
Jeff, do you have any tarot cards? Should we
Yeah.
make this a tarot card reading? Do you have any training in this?
No, I just have some crystal balls that you got to rub.
No.
Oh, wait, no, those are different.
Yeah.
Why are they crystal?
Why do you have two of them?
Could start rubbing them now before we call Erica
Let's
for
just
you.
like do the normal way. I'm sorry I asked.
Okay.
Yeah, please don't rub the crystal balls.
We'll do it the old-fashioned. Give her a call, see what she has to say.
There you go.
Oh, I predict it's going to turn out great.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's our psychic prediction.
Positive energy.
We're going to come back and do it with your second date update right after this. You've probably been out on a first date where a total stranger comes up and just randomly says, "You two make such a cute couple."
Oh,
Yeah.
that is such a nice moment.
Yeah, it happens sometimes, but
Yeah.
probably not a lot of daters have experienced somebody saying, "Wow, you two look like a terrible match."
Even if a lot of people are thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know, nobody
Yeah.
actually says it.
I know-
You're with them?
I know Brooke's uncle said that to her once about her cousin because they looked too similar.
You're so dumb. I did not date my cousin.
Because your uncle wouldn't allow it.
Yeah.
And that was smart of him. But most of the time, you don't get the kiss of death via tarot card on a first date.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, that's what happened with one of our listeners, Jimmy, where the psychic literally looked at the cards and said, "Ooh, this relationship is doomed."
Oh, man. I mean, it is a bad tone for the rest of the night.
Yeah. But we're coming in with a slightly more optimistic attitude when we call Erica for him here. Jimmy, how you feeling right now?
I'm feeling all right. Let's see, hopefully.
Okay.
Oh, man. You need to be more like, I don't
I
know.
believe in my case.
There we go. You need to be more
Yeah.
confident going into this.
And Jeff was rubbing his crystal balls for you very extensively in between the break. He said it was going to help
Yeah,
you.
what did you see in those?
The outlook is good.
Yeah.
It's very good, Jimmy.
See?
All
All
right.
positive vibes, brother.
Something tells me that's not going to help.
Oh, it helps. Trust me.
It helps Jeff.
But let's just call and see if that helps too. All right, we're gonna call Erica. Let's do it.
Hello,
Hey, we're looking for Erica.
this is her.
Hey, Erica. We're a morning radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey, and that means you're on the radio right now.
Hey, Erica.
Hey.
I'm Jeffrey, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Hi.
Okay.
Congratulations. Big feature spot on our show today.
Is that what we're calling
I don't know.
Maybe congratulations isn't quite the right
It
word.
could be.
But it might be.
Yeah.
If it turns out you are still interested in the guy you went out with the other night named Jimmy.
What? I thought this was a prize giveaway.
Oh.
Well, it is. And Jimmy is your prize.
Yeah, nice one, Jeff.
It's like a little teddy bear at the bottom of a claw machine.
Yeah.
Get him.
Okay, well, I'm going to exchange that price for something else.
Oh.
Oh, ouch.
Oh.
What, for like a keychain?
Yikes.
I don't know if we can do that. Why do you say that, though? I mean, we know you're not calling Jimmy back after your date. We're trying to help him figure out why.
Okay, so this is, oh my gosh, it was so crazy. I don't know what Jimmy told you guys.
Oh.
But
we'd love to hear your version of the night.
Yeah.
It was horrific. Okay, so
Horrific?
basically,
Oh,
let
really?
me rewind.
Yes,
So,
please.
we went to a psychic to read our future.
Oh, yeah. What did you think when because he said that he surprised you with that, a tarot card reading. What was your initial thought on that?
I thought it was weird and strange. I was like, why are we going to see a psychic? But I was trying to be optimistic, so I was like, well, let me go with the flow.
Yeah. I think that was his whole goal, is he was just trying to do something new.
Unique.
It wasn't something that he necessarily believes wholeheartedly in his soul.
Yeah. It's just like one of those
But-
fun
But
things.
it's a risky activity to pick.
True.
I mean, because
Now we know that.
yeah, and it doesn't sound like it was something you were super comfortable with.
Right. And it's crazy you said it was risky because when we got there, she was reading the cards and all of a sudden this one card came out and it was called the Three of Wands, the Swords, Three of Swords.
Three of Swords.
Three of Swords?
Yeah, it's 3 daggers through you or something like that.
Is that good or bad?
Three Swords sounds good to me.
It was horrible.
It was horrible?
It was actually horrible.
Oh.
It meant something about betrayal and heartbroken.
Yikes.
No.
Oh, is that when the tarot card reader told you guys that you shouldn't be together?
Yeah, she actually said we were going to be really bad for each other.
Oh.
But do you feel like maybe she was just a little bit jealous?
Oh.
She wanted a date with you.
Yeah,
Or
maybe
she
that's
wanted a
what
date
it
with
was.
you.
I honestly don't think she was jealous. I think she was actually pretty legit because when we first met,
Yeah.
I got there, I was all cute, I was nice,
Uh-huh.
and I saw Jimmy, I was like, hi, and I'm thinking we're about to eat together, but
Yeah.
he says to me hey, I already ate, but if you want something, you can go get in a line.
Oh, are you talking about at the food truck?
What?
Yes.
Wait.
Oh.
He said he took you to a food truck, meaning that you guys ate together.
yeah.
That was what we thought.
You assume that.
Well, he ate, but I didn't.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
So he ate before you?
Really?
Before I even got there. And I really thought it was so rude that he told me to just go get in line and go buy my own food,
Yes.
on a first date.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but it
Oh, my
it's also
God.
could be a show of you're an
No.
independent woman.
No.
I respect your womanhood.
There's literally
and you
no
can
argument.
support yourself.
No.
Oh.
Listen, if you're
I would
going to
think
take
Brooke
me
would
out
have
on a
that.
date, you're going to feed me. If I am not fed.
Or at least
Wow.
wait in line with me.
Yeah, seriously. That is super rude.
Yeah, I can't deny that.
Yeah, so I had this gut feeling, but the tarot reader, she pretty much confirmed it to me. And even in there, it was I just rushed out of there. And I hear him still arguing with her about giving his money back. And I'm
Yeah. Plus, you were hangry at the time, too. I mean, all of it.
It doesn't help.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't know this, but I have a tarot deck out in front of me, and I just drew the 3 phone calls.
Oh. Not the 3 microphones?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm a pretty bad tarot reader. And one of the phones must be Jimmy on the other line wanting to talk to you. Ooh.
You're joking? Are you joking?
No, I'm not
No.
joking.
Oh.
Jimmy, you there?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm here.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow, Jimmy. It didn't sound good,
You have
buddy.
anything to say?
I mean, the only thing I have to say is that I don't know what I did that was that bad. I mean, y'all are like, ooh, ooh, the guy in the background's like, ha, 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 and I'm like, what, just because I didn't buy her the food at the food truck?
Well,
Why?
Yes, exactly.
Jimmy, why aren't you starting with I'm sorry?
You don't see why, bro, that would be a little upsetting to anybody on a date? Like you ate without them?
Upsetting? What?
Yeah.
That's a really good food truck. She should be happy. And wow.
You
Do you not know manners? Oh my gosh.
You didn't want to wait 15 minutes for her to get there so you could eat together?
It's not a restaurant, guys. It's a food truck.
Oh.
You go in and go out whenever you want. We
No.
weren't at like a 5-star restaurant.
But why wouldn't you order food for Erica and have it waiting there for her? If it's your favorite food truck and you're you gotta try this,
Yeah.
just order it for
Or
her.
if the line's long.
Because I used all my stupid money on the psychic, okay?
Oh,
okay.
It's not that, you.
does make
Yeah,
sense.
no wonder you wanted a refund.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Well,
he
psychics
did,
aren't cheap either.
Oh,
so.
no.
he
they're
did
not.
spend money on her.
That doesn't
On the
matter.
side
Invite her to
Yeah.
dinner first.
Okay, but I actually didn't even invite her to dinner. I was just like, let's meet at the food truck because that was a place I know.
Oh, so it's on
insinuated.
Erica. It's on Erica that she didn't understand.
Yeah, see, Erica, he's not rude. He's just poor.
Obviously, poor and bad manners.
Yeah.
If you tell me we're meeting at a food truck, I'm assuming that we're having dinner together.
Yeah. It's like, hey, meet me at Olive Garden at 7 o'clock. And then it's like, all right, where do you want to eat?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I mean, I think that's a universal, like.
Yeah.
All right, next time we go out then, can we meet 20 feet away from the food truck?
I don't think that's how you solve your problem, my
Food
friend.
truck adjacent?
It does
Yeah.
seem like if it's 20 feet away, you don't have to eat.
And I like how we started this whole thing about how Jimmy put in extra effort.
Yeah.
Well, he kind of did, but it got lost.
If you're willing to do that, Erica, then we would love to send you two out on a second date and pay for it.
If you're willing.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
There would not be a second date.
Oh, man. It sounds like Jimmy may still need the gift card, though, Jeff.
Should we give it to him?
I don't know if he even wants it anymore.
You know what? I bet if I went to that psychic again, I bet she would pull a tarot card that tells me that I shouldn't have gone on that radio show because you guys have been no help at all.
Oh, man.
Always someone else's fault.
Well, suddenly
Jimmy.
now you're on the psychic side? I thought you
Yeah.
hated it.
Wait a minute.
I told you, Jeff, it was the 3 microphones.
Alexis knows this better than anyone. Younger siblings always try to ruin things for you.
Yeah.
They steal your stuff and then claim it's theirs. They'll leave a giant mess and tell your parents you did it.
Uh-oh.
Alexis's little brother even actively trolls her on her social media.
He really does.
He's pretty funny, too.
I like
He's
him.
a legend on
Okay,
that.
guys. Okay, calm down, everyone. I get it.
Follow Alexis online to go see her epic brother trolls.
Yeah.
But the worst is if a younger sibling ruins your first date.
Oh.
And that almost happened to one of our listeners a few months back. You might remember when she introduced a guy to her little brother at their family barbecue, and it created one of the most awkward situations ever.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, since that call, listeners have been texting in, wanted to know whatever happened between that couple, and we finally have some answers for you.
I love these.
We're going to get them back on the phone once again for a second date update. That's happening next. Weird coincidences. They happen all the time. Like I just found out the other day, I'm sharing a birthday with the guy who does my oil changes.
Whoa.
Is that just funny happenstance, or is it the work of aliens?
Is it even that big of a deal?
Probably
I mean,
coincidence, bro.
It's just
how do you do your
it's just
oil
too bizarre for it to just happen all by itself.
How'd you even find out
And
his birthday?
one of our listeners had a weird coincidence happen to him on his first date. Were aliens behind it? We're going to find out.
Probably
Eric,
not.
welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, guys.
All right. From your laughter, I can tell the alien thing wasn't your idea.
Yeah. Jeff,
right.
Jeff gets real creative.
Yeah.
sometimes.
Or were aliens behind that intro?
Oh.
We may never know the
Jeff, do you
truth.
remember writing that?
Yeah.
Sorry to weird you out, Eric.
I don't think
Are
you?
you?
Him out.
Are you sorry?
No problem. I get it. Aliens exist.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. He's on board.
He's very
Sweet.
confident about that. But we're going to shift from the aliens and focus on your date, unless you went out with an alien. Who'd you go out with?
I went out with a human woman.
Okay.
Oh.
Or so she says.
Her name was Carrie, actually.
Okay.
And we just met online.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What was special about her?
Oh, well, yeah, we chatted for a few days. I suggested drinks, and it was her response that was a little, weird to it. Like, the night that I suggested, she said she had something going on, but she was, okay with blowing it off to come hang out with me.
Oh.
Wow.
And she told you that.
Yeah, she said it exactly like that, and, I was like, okay, as long as it's not important or anything.
See, I would think that's risky. It feels like you're making yourself too available, like you're too desperate.
That's a
I
good
would be
point, too.
worried, what kind of message that sent, but you liked it.
Yeah, I just took it as her being eager, and that made me excited to go hang out with her.
Okay.
Nice.
So what did you do for your meetup exactly?
We met at a bar,
Okay.
and when we got there, we just connected. I thought she was super cute, funny, and
Nice.
it was refreshing to see a nice, normal person.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Wow.
The standard's low.
what do you think she thought of you?
I thought it was great. We were talking for 20, 30 minutes, and she was laughing at things that I didn't even think were funny. So I don't know. It felt to me like she was also having a good time.
Okay.
Okay.
It got kind of weird in the conversation, though. We started talking about families, and I don't know, just a weird coincidence came up. It's like, she had mentioned that she had this cousin, and I knew the cousin that she was talking about.
Oh, really?
Oh my God.
Come on, really?
It's too serendipitous to just happen by accident.
Jeffrey, it's just a cousin.
Did they really know each other from a past, or was it aliens?
No, it's a mutual friend. It's not weird.
She knows his cousin.
Yeah.
At least that's what he
Yeah.
thinks.
Oh, wait, you know her cousin. Sorry.
Yes, I know her cousin. We just knew each other in college. Actually, I haven't seen him in maybe 7 or 8 years, but we were good buddies at the time.
That's cool.
Oh, that's a nice surprise.
That is really cool. And I mean, it makes for an easy, like, oh my God, I'd love to see him. We should all go hang out.
Oh, well, she told me that actually the plans that she canceled was a family barbecue. And that her cousin was going to be there, and so we should go check it out now.
What?
Oh, so now the plans are back on.
Oh, no.
But with you involved.
Did you go? Then you would meet the entire family on the first date.
And that's what I kind of told her. I was like, isn't that weird for a first date, And she said, no, don't worry about it. It'd be funny.
It'd be funny.
Yeah. And so we went, left the bar.
You went.
You did.
Risky.
What was that like? Was that awkward?
Well, I mean, I had a cool time. We ended up chatting with the cousin. I ended up chatting with her little brother, who's like in high school now.
Oh, cute.
I'm a teacher, so we talked a lot about classes.
Yeah, that's great.
And the family was like friendly. They were polite to me. So like, I thought the whole thing was actually kind of cool.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, this all sounds so positive.
Yeah.
Did something go wrong?
So the way it ended, because we had drove there together, but she was with her family, I like, gave her a hug, said goodbye when it was time for me to like start heading on out there. And she decided to, hang back and be with her family, which makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
And we talked about seeing each other again. And I thought like, okay, this is going to be really cool and everything. But she's actually been sort of ghosting me since then.
What do you mean, sort of? Is she responded at all?
No, not even a single response.
So there's no sort of.
I've been trying to reach out to her, but I can't even think of what it could be.
You didn't have any strange interactions with any other family members of hers? Because, I mean, she could have gotten a report like, ooh, that guy, stay clear.
No. And I met some people, but mostly I just kept talking to the little brother, and we talked mostly about school.
Okay. That sounds healthy and awesome.
Are there any like large gaps of time that go unaccounted for during the family barbecue? Was it daytime when you got there and then nighttime all of a sudden when you left?
Probably because the barbecue's later in the day.
A large orb appeared, and now she's ghosting me.
The mystery deepens. We're going to try and explain these unexplainable things when we continue your second date update right after this.
You're in the middle of a second date update, and we're going to find out how the couple is doing right after you hear part 2.
Let's look at the facts. Eric went on a first date with a woman named Carrie.
Hey, check.
Carrie has a cousin who just happened to attend the same college as Eric. Carrie, cousin, college. That's 3 C's. You take 3C and turn it upside down. Looks like alien footprints to me.
Or a horse.
I'm sure our listener Eric is seeing the exact same signs as I am, aren't you, Eric?
I just don't even know what's going on.
Okay.
Neither do we, bro.
You and I should meet together and talk about other theories that I have at a library soon, but first we're going to call Carrie for you and ask her to explain the unexplainable.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what was going on.
Can I ask you, Eric, because, I mean, good theory, Jeff, but what do you think?
I don't know. I think this is a reach, but like maybe there's a world where I like spent too much time apart from her during the barbecue. Like it was a date,
A different world.
Some sort of alternate dimension?
No, you should have said it differently.
I know.
Yeah. You mean like she was jealous of you vibing with her little bro?
Or, just not giving her enough attention on a date that we're supposed to be doing.
Oh, that? We didn't think of that.
I'm still leaning towards aliens are behind it all because I don't want to subscribe to the idea that you're just a bad dater. But for your benefit, I'm hoping that extraterrestrials are behind this, but let's just call Carrie and get to the bottom of it. All right, here we go.
We're going to phone home.
We are. We're going to pick up this device and try and reach out to Carrie. Let's do it.
Hello?
Hey, is this Carrie?
Yes. Who's this?
What's up? We're We're a morning radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, Carrie.
Hello.
Yep.
It's okay for you to be skeptical of us. We get that a lot, but we're doing something on our show trying to help out one of our listeners who's having a hard time getting a hold of you.
That's different.
Yeah.
For you, not for us. We
Yeah.
do it. I mean, honestly, we do it every day.
Yeah, there's like literally thousands of these calls, but
Yeah.
you're just one of the thousands. And we would like to put you back in touch with a guy that you went on a date with recently named Eric. Remember Eric?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like him.
What?
Oh no.
Whoa.
You brought him to your
straightforward.
You brought him to your family's barbecue.
That's weird that he would even tell you that.
Well, I mean it in like you liked him at one point.
Yeah.
To invite him home. Yeah.
Because here's how this works. We talked to Eric before we called you, and we heard about your guys' first date, about getting drinks and the strange coincidence that he knew one of your cousins.
Yeah.
So did you like him then during all of that part?
I mean, I did. I actually thought everything went great at the barbecue, and I was going to hang out with him again.
What? What happened between everything's going great and we're having a good time together at the barbecue to I hate him?
Okay, I didn't say
She didn't say I hate him.
I said I don't like him.
That's how it came into my ears.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Yeah.
We're sensitive guys, Jeff.
Oh my god.
Okay. What changed?
Well, okay, everybody in my family liked him
Uh-huh.
a lot, but my younger brother liked him the most. He's a freshman in high school.
Oh yeah.
And we heard Eric's a teacher, so it seems like it was easy for him to, find subjects to connect with your little brother on.
Yeah, maybe a little too easy because I actually found out the reason he liked him the most is apparently Eric has agreed to write an essay for my brother in his English lit class because he's a teacher.
Oh, what a good guy.
No,
Wait.
that's not a good.
I mean, as a
Come
student,
on.
smart move.
That's cheating.
Is that what your little brother said? Because I highly doubt a teacher would do that. Like, maybe your little brother got confused.
I don't know how he got confused because he was so excited. He's like, I only have to pay him $50 for it.
Wait, he's going to pay him?
He's gonna take his money?
Yeah.
So he's willing to help your brother with his academics, and that's a turnoff to you.
Are we paying teachers that poorly that they need to get $50 from a high school kid?
Probably.
Exactly. And I'm just like, what is this guy doing? Like, I didn't okay that. He didn't even tell me about that conversation. I'm pretty sure that's against the rules.
Okay.
And you believe your brother no matter what. Like, God, that's just wild to me.
We didn't hear
Well,
any
why
of-
would he make that up?
Well, I don't know. We didn't hear any of that from Eric. And I feel like we don't know the whole story here. We should probably get the rest of it from Eric himself, who's actually on the other line right now.
No way.
Hi, Carrie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he needs to be called out if that's the case, Carrie.
That's a weird coincidence that he was just there on the other line.
Yes, Carrie. I hear you, and I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm shocked that you're saying what you're saying right now. Like,
You're shocked. You didn't offer to do my brother's English lit paper. Is that what you're
No.
saying? You didn't. He's lying?
Okay, I'm talking to your brother at the party. He was just complaining on about how no one in the family is helping him, how stressful the class is, and how much he appreciated being to talk to me, being a teacher. I only took the $50 because he insisted on being nice, and I didn't even take anybody from him. He just sent me a random notice on Venmo saying, "Hey, I appreciate the conversation and what's coming up."
Okay.
And so
All right. Eric, I think maybe you should take a breath because you're sounding a little bit defensive and nervous here. You're talking really, really fast.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had a really nice time.
Okay.
I'm supposed to believe that you didn't ask for the $50. Did you send it back to him? And did you offer to write this paper anyway? Or did you just offer to help him? Like, why would he think you're going to write the paper? Because even if you don't get paid for that, that's not ethical, right?
Yes, exactly. I only offered to give him some tutoring. I don't know how he phrased it to you. It sounds like he was saying, someone's going to do his work for him. But I'm a teacher. I would never do something like that. He needs to learn, because no one in the family was supporting him.
Huh. It's funny that none of this came up when we talked to you the first time, Eric.
It didn't even seem like a big deal to me. I forgot all about it almost.
I want to believe you. I want to believe you the tutoring part, but it's just like the $50 in Venmo makes it feel
different.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's not the first time this kid's cheated. Also, I'd like to say.
He's a veteran
Yeah,
at
that's
cheating.
why he sent without being asked. He's like, I know how this works.
Yeah.
Here's the 50.
Yeah, it seemed to me like he didn't want anyone else to know, and then I was just doing him a favor, you know? And like I really wanted to impress, obviously, you on our date, and so I said, like, okay, no big deal. Normally I charge $200 for tutoring.
Okay.
Whoa.
I actually believe him now.
Really?
You know, yeah, I'm going
What?
to trust. I thought about it for a minute. I'm going to trust him over a 17-year-old high school student.
Or
Brooks
trust
just-
him over aliens.
Yeah.
I think Brooke's just trying to get the family discount for her kids. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter what we think about it. It really just comes down to Carrie. I think that you should go out with Eric one more time.
Yeah, give him the benefit of the doubt.
And we would pay to send you on another date if you're up for it.
I might be up for it, but Eric, I feel like you need to do something, like apologize to my parents or like give my brother the money back, clear the air, something before
Yeah, that's for sure.
go out again.
Carrie, I had a really good time with you. I'm excited to see you again. Done and done. I'll get that money right back to you.
Oh, there you go. He's a good guy, Carrie.
All right.
Your little brother's going to be pissed.
Yeah, she's
when
kind
he
of a lame
finds-
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't always connect all the dots. But finally, we have the answers.
How is this?
It wasn't aliens, it was Venmo. Stay tuned for the next unsolved mysteries
We
on
solved it, though.
Yeah,
it's not unsolved anymore.
solved mysteries on Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I like
Wow,
it.
entertaining.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's been months since we got Eric and Carrie to go out again.
Oh my gosh, I thought they were so cute.
Yeah, they were.
I'm really hoping for a good update.
Well, since then, the numbers seem to have dwindled down to one because we just
What?
have Eric on the phone for an update.
That's never
Eric,
a good sign.
what's going on, man? Is Carrie there in the other room? Are you guys sharing one phone now?
Oh, cute.
Very funny. No, Carrie's not here with me.
Oh, what happened?
What's going on?
She's sick.
Yeah, I mean, things between me and Carrie were like super cool, like great for me for a few months.
Oh, so you guys dated
And-
for a few months?
Yeah, and it was like nice, you know, like we were making dinners together, we were meeting each other's friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
You said
no.
dated. Does that mean you're married now?
Oh, I think you're
Didn't
making
sound
it worse.
like
Stay
it.
optimistic.
What
Yeah.
happened?
I mean, her friends, I feel like, just got into her head. They were always acting like I was sketchy for helping her brother with his writing assignment.
Oh my God.
They never got help in school?
Yeah. Oh, not a teacher helping a student.
Yeah.
But we all know the friend's blessing goes a long way.
Ugh, what kind of woman listens to her friends? Gross.
That sucks, man. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Thank you. I mean, I've tried to reach out to her a couple of different ways and haven't gotten anything.
Oh my God.
Sorry, bro.
Oh.
But it sounds like you're still trying to get her back?
Yeah, I mean, we were good together, and I just wish I could explain it to her.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I feel like you're asking us for another second date update.
Yeah.
You've already been there, Aaron.
If you
Done
could-
Yeah, let's
that.
call her, Jeff. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I mean, if there's any way I could make an announcement over the airways, like everybody cheats now. It's
Wait,
not
what?
a big deal.
I thought
I
you.
don't
I
think
thought you
that's
tutored.
True.
Are you a teacher?
Yeah, I mean, like what she was calling is cheating. Like that's just helping, you know.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's a little writing. I was a writing assistant.
so you
How
you
about
did do it for him.
If any students need their work
Huh.
done, hit us up. We'll get
Yeah,
hold of Aaron
we'll
for
hook you up with Aaron.
Okay,
All right,
Aaron.
well-
Maybe she was onto something.
Yeah. Good luck, man.